There we go. We are live. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to another Here We Go Gaming video. A battle report, nonetheless, between the mighty cities of Sigmar against the rat men.
The ratty boys.
The ratty boys of Skaven kind. Cities of Sigmar has absolutely no idea what he's doing. God help us all.
It's like real life. Woo.
Yeah, exactly. I have no clue what I'm doing. Without joking, one of the lads dropped out this morning, bless him. So I'm picking up, and rather than just playing Giants again,
because I didn't really have time to make a new list either. So
Jordan didn't have time to pick up his Sylvaneth. So I thought, well, I'll cobble together something cities-wise, and if nothing else, it informs me in terms of what I want to do moving forward with cities eventually when we get later into the edition, because at the moment I'm just kind of enjoying playing with my big fellas. That's kind of fun.
I think the Man Crusher mob might be nice to see just what the viability on it is.
Boy, do I have a list for you. It's just a shit ton of Man Crushers, homie. So there's that. We thought we'd go live now whilst we're deploying. So we will flip to overhead. Jordan is doing his first drop, or he might have just finished it.
So I have finished it, and it's these 40 clan rats. Not this guy. I can't remember what they call it. Warlock Engineer with a sniper rifle and the Jezzails. I've put them up in the little building there. I need to work out terrain rules. If not, I'll drop them down if, for whatever reason, there's any issues with it.
Yeah.
But he's there more just because cinematically it looks a lot nicer.
It does look cool.
With his little monocle spying thing. We were talking about you need an extra 10 bases.
Yes, I need an extra 10 bases.
So
if
what
possible.
I'm just double checking is I reckon my bases might be too small. However, we'll just use them.
Yes.
And just put them in the back line.
Yes,
and
if
then,
that's okay,
and then
I'll
take
take
them first.
from them first, if that's all right with you, matey.
Well, saying that, even if you need to take the other way, just replace the models and try to get the centre as best you can.
Yeah, no
so
bother.
2, 4, 6.
So
you can use them, the storm vermin there.
Oh,
There's
yes.
10 of them.
Thank you.
No worries.
So they go over there into that pile. Right, okie dokie. As I said, I have no idea what I'm doing here. So my first drop is going to be my Ultimate Warforger, which is here. What's the deployment ranges?
Deployment range is, it's going to be, so it's like 15. It's up to the line. It's up to the line of the objective.
Oh, right, but 9 back.
Yeah, so 9 back from the midline. And then if you're going, you've got basically...
What's
15, it's 15 inches to here.
Inches in.
Which means actually I might have slightly underdone mine because I think I just had because then it's 9. So it's 15, then
from
9.
There.
From there, then the 9 back. So it's 24 from this board edge,
sure?
if you think of it.
It's this setup.
Yeah, so like that's you there.
Yeah.
And that's your line, but it's got to be, is it 9 from it? It's 9 from any deployment, isn't it?
It is, that's what I'm saying. So in terms of being 9 back from the objective, that's not a thing.
We don't have to do
this
that.
one.
Yeah,
No,
hold on.
no.
I'm going to slightly adjust
Yes,
before you do
go
something.
ahead. Go ahead, my friend.
I mean, it's fine because this is only going to be 11 inches in, so I need to pull these back in a bit anyways.
Hello, Ryan. Good to have you with us, buddy.
Oh, Ryan's there.
Yes, Ryan is there.
Hello from Canada.
Hello, Canada. Let's go those Canucks.
Oh, God, that gives me a lot more play than I thought I had. Okay, hold on. Get in there, ya boys. Right.
Take your time, no rush.
I think not a great deal changes. I think basically just this bit
What's the range on Jezzails again?
24!
Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah, they're good snipers.
I miss return fire.
15 gives me a bit more play. And then I've basically got up to 11, so I can go like...
I say that, but just generally, every fucker has return fire now, so it's like...
Yeah, and
And you're going to abuse the shit out of it.
100%, that is what I'm here to do.
We both are, admittedly, but yours is a bit more abusive.
Well, yeah, like mine is design. Mine's by design, yours is by like necessity because like obviously more limited by model range. Whereas I have bought too much plastic crack, as always.
Yes.
And I'm just doing what I can.
Yeah, this Cities of Sigmar list, so I'll run you through it ever so slightly, is literally just whatever I had bought. and then nicking some models from Jordan.
Yeah.
So to run you through what I'm using an Alchemist Warforger with a as my first regiment. I've got a reinforced unit of Free Guild Steelhelms and another unit of Free Guild Steelhelms in that. I then have another regiment that is my Sorceress and Blackguard, literally because that was my Blizzard battery last season. Because you would just slay one of the Blackguard, the Sorceress would get +1 to her cast, and then you would spaff a Blizzard at somebody, and it was hilarious. Can't do that anymore, but again, needed points, so that's 250 points in the list. Regiment 3, and I believe this is my General's Regiment, is my Celestial Hurricanum with 2 sets of Free Guild Fusiliers, which are both reinforced. So I've got 40 Fusiliers on the field today. Regiment 3 is my Free Guild Marshal on Griffin, which is also accompanying with some Free Guild Cavaliers. And then finally, my 4th regiment is my Free Guild Marshal with Relic Envoy. And he's got nothing with him. Literally, I just needed to get the points over the line. That takes me to a grand total of 1,960. So we just scraped there.
Yeah.
Scrape there.
One other small thing. Tom didn't have any endless spells picked, but I have brought the meta, which is just all the death spells. I mean, I only brought that because I don't have the Skaven spells. I have to put that in there because I would rather be playing with the -1 to wound aura bell, which I think is just much better for this list.
STL for you.
Yeah, well, I've got a spare bell head from one of the big massive
Screaming Bells.
Yeah, so I was gonna just try to get a wispy thing and a base and just that, because that's the only one I care about. If I can get some from Vermintide, the little rats, that'd be great, but it's not essential. Outside of that though, we'll be sharing those spells, which does mean we've got a little off-brand rule of basically whoever gets on the board has it, and that's it until it gets removed. So Tom's probably gonna rush to try and get some out, which is fair. As am I, which just adds this. And to be fair, if we both shared them anyways and both brought the same spells, I feel as though you're only allowed 1 copy of the spell on the board at a time regardless.
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know, but I feel as though that is actually a thing, which would mean that we are just playing a normal game.
A normal game.
But in our heart of hearts, we're now competing to reduce my power. So what I've done, I've set up there.
Yeah.
The guarded hero ability things are 13-inch aura, so I've got that still locked in. I don't have to be right next to them.
Yeah.
And I've still got the guarded hero for being next to me, clan rats. That is number 1.
Brilliant.
Yes.
And it goes over to me, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a rough old game for Tom.
If you know anything on cities, throw in the chat.
Literally,
try to coach Tom through.
Try to coach me through it because it's going to be a rough old game. So I apologise in advance, but I'm going to try and do my old best. We'll give it the old college try, as they say, Jordan.
Well, generally, I think at least with these early streams, since we started 4th, we are still very much learning the game.
Oh God,
I think I've played 2 games now.
Yes. This will be my 3rd.
Yeah. So there's still gaps in our knowledge.
Big old gaps.
Yeah, I mean, though I only just learned my last game against the Bone Reapers that you kind of need your endless spells to charge in. You can't just float them in now. So that was a bit of a because my whole thing in 3rd when I ran the crossbows in Stormcast was get the Purple Sun on the board, get the -1 spell off, and then you've basically got Ren 2, Ren 4 crossbows. And it was fun times because the sun just had to get near them.
Whereas how far forward can I be? Sorry, Jordan.
It's 11.
11 in.
Whereas now you've got to actually get the sun into combat because its range is 3 inches for the -1 save, which means you've got to go through your charge phase. Unless you're summoning it in your opponent's turn and then counter charging with it, I think that's the only way that you can do it now.
There's some tech there, isn't there?
But then does your opponent then just body in and do they manage to kill it with 1 combat phase? You know what I mean? If you're putting that Purple Sun into a heavy hitting unit. Which is what you're going to do. Because you're wanting to put it into a unit that you need the save buff for, the save debuff. They are likely going to be able to just kill it because it's I think it's 8-12 wounds on a 5-up save. It's not that hefty.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely need to get your dwarves played, Ryan. I think it's just the case of New Edition has scared the hell out of all of us, so we're learning our armies again.
Yeah, that's why I've not touched Sylvaneth yet. There's I know how to play old Sylvaneth, new Sylvaneth with all of the extra range restrictions. I think it's too vastly different for me to just step back into.
That's me done, sorry. First drop done.
This one is my final drop. And I'll quickly run through the list there I haven't already. So 40 clan rats here, 6 Jazales, and the Warlock Engineer. I think
Yep.
I just said that before. Nothing special there, that's just one regiment. The next regiment is an Arch Warlock, who gives that 13-inch aura of ignoring the covering fire debuff, which is the whole reason that I take him.
Juicy.
Yeah.
Very juicy.
He has the skill manipulator, so he has a 4. I'll double check it, but I'm sure I give him the skill manipulator, so he's got a 4 ward.
Yeah.
So when he's near a unit, but then if whatever I pass goes on to another unit, it basically just means he's hard to kill. And I think I might have given him Foul Hide, which heals D for a turn. The idea is if you were to try to like target him, I can just keep him in the game.
So
And then
pushes me on to actually what my heroic traits and artifacts of power are. You've just reminded me, Jordan. On the Battle Mage on Celestial Hurricanum, which is my general, and of course with the Fusiliers, I have taken the heroic trait of Master of Ballistics, so it's just the old +1 to hit, +1 to wound.
Okay.
When you give an all-out attack. And the artifact of power that I have given my Free Guild Marshal on Griffin is the Brazier of Holy Flame. So at the end of any turn, pick a non-hero Cities of Sigmar infantry unit that is not in combat and wholly within. Actually, I'm going to change that quickly because I've just realised it says infantry, and that won't mean my cavalry.
Okay.
So that'll go on to my my Warforger, because that makes a bit more sense. But that's what I am running. Give me it back on the iPad. Let me know when you're done, Jordan, and I'll do my next set.
I'm just going to check one thing, because
Yes,
when I set up this damn no hole, I can't remember what the rule is on like what my ranges are on that I can't cross over. And
Yes.
I don't want, like, I need to make a space in the back line in case I want that no hole right there,
yeah.
which is what I will probably mess up. So we're going to very quickly just go through the Skaven battle trait. I'll finish off my list though, actually, because I hadn't done that.
Of course.
So I have another unit of 40 clan rats in the 2nd regiment. Well, this is the general's regiment. My general's the Arch Warlock, as I said before. I do have the new Rattling Warp Blaster, I want to say it's called, but it might be slightly different.
Sounds right.
Warp Blaster, I'm sure, is the right name. And then I have 6 Storm Fiends, and these are all just shooty Storm Fiends.
And this is where the bulk of the damage is going to come from.
More than likely. More than likely, yeah.
So that's what I would look out for, folks. Those are the big rolls when the Storm Fiends start going. That's when some Cities boys are going to be taken off the table. Is more than likely.
I mean, to be fair, this actually...
Oh yeah, the Gatling
does
the Gatling Blaster.
Sneaky amount
does,
of more damage than you would think.
A good old amount of damage, like, yeah. Yeah.
So you...
I'm just hoping, what's it going to be? It's going to be 40 dice on 3s and 3s. And
is
then
this your shooting, is it? Yeah.
And then 40 dice on 4s and 4s. So, not amazing, but hopefully weighted dice just goes in my odds.
Now, you do have the option to set up units in reserve and then pop them out of a no hole.
Ah, cool.
And part of me thinks, haha, Storm Fiends.
In the back line.
And then just go blah, 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 like that's it. And it's so tempting. However, I haven't read the rules on it, and I feel as though I'm going to mess it up, because it would be like, I think you can just set up the no hole and then do it.
Yeah.
So it's literally, you can't plan for it. Well, not very well, at least.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's too dirty. I'm not sure.
It is a bit dirty.
It's a bit dirty. So I might just play this as just a front smack, and then I'm going to read the rules after today, unless people on the stream want to chime in, and then like I can work it out. But
Yes.
I think I'm going to not do anything stupidly special here.
Take pity on old Tom.
Yeah, I feel as though it would be a lot of damage, and it is a bit harsh.
It's a hell of a front line for the Skaven there, folks.
Yeah, and this is coherent, isn't it? Yeah, because it's 2 within, isn't it? So
Yes.
I'm fine there. The only thing we're going to do, because this doesn't start on the board, I'm fairly certain. I didn't find out before, so I'm going to remove it,
Right.
and then I will find out if it is actually meant to be on the board or not to begin with.
One thing I need to do quickly. Helps if our dice camera's on, doesn't it?
Oh, isn't that on? Was
It's
it?
not on just yet. It's because I was saving its battery.
That's fair.
Let's get that on.
Oh shit! Right there. I need to make a change.
Go for it. Oh, Dice, are you not going to play ball with me, Mr. Dice Cam? we allow. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I might have got a duff cable. That's what the issue is, or the phone might be playing a bit funny with me. We might just have to read out what we get, Jordan, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world.
Right, well that's the army set without the no hole, and then the no hole will come in a bit.
Coolly. No, the dice cam's not playing ball. It's not the end of the world. Right, in that case then, that's your second and final drop done.
Yeah.
So it's just me. Cool. Ah! What do I do?
Die.
Aside from that,
Yeah.
that's the obvious bit really, isn't it?
You can fight, pray or cry. That is the options given to you today.
So, I think here's the idea. We pray that the front line can do something and be frontliney.
I mean, I feel as though with a shield wall they'll have a good shot at holding.
What shield wall?
The
Steel helms.
yeah, they've got. Did they not? Oh, they don't have it. Sorry, that's what you said before. I thought it was they had it. Not
No, they don't have fortified position anymore. Or at least not to my knowledge.
Do we know what they do that's good anymore?
They still consecrate ground, so that they still get,
ward?
I believe it's going to be a 6-up ward.
Okay.
Which is kind of sick. But I think they're just chaff units, to be totally honest with you.
Mm.
$20 there.
So is it 2 reinforced shooty boys, basically?
Yes,
Is that what we're looking at?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You know what? You might start with one no hole on the board.
If that's what you think, Brody.
I'd say I'll be honest. I am definitely looking at the Season of War report right now, and they've got it right there in the deployment phase before anyone's even moved.
Go for it.
So the question is it? I know. The question will be basically, do they get to summon one, or is that the start of battle round 1? Which we'll find out.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it. Start one and then you summon one. So I actually do get to put one on the board straight away.
Nearly finished with deployment. Stick these boys over here with the Marshal on Gryph-hound, and then finally we just have the Dark Elves, who I was pleased to see survived into this edition.
I mean, there's time yet. No.
There is time yet. The squat gods look on.
I do have one thing I'd like to see them do with the app is add a little sign onto units when they're being legended. Because when you go to add units into your battalions, when you go to add units to your battalions, it doesn't say legended until you're actually clicking on the war scroll. So you'll add some and then not realise until maybe the day that you can't even use it.
That's a bit sham.
Yeah.
It's the other thing, of course, is the command bunker. Is the thing that they need to add.
We still would like that. But we'll not see that till December, probably.
By the sounds of things, it didn't come for a few months for the 40k guys when their app got released. So
if it's already on the horizon, you could think maybe a few months.
Yeah. It would be my expectation, yeah. So, right or wrongly, I'm going to set these guys up over here. And they're going to just cast from there. Right. That is me, Jordan.
But you'll need to be 15.
Oh, yes, sorry.
So you'll want to tuck it. You have to tuck them as well, because
Just
it's going to
need
be
to
like
tuck
this
them.
line here, that side of it.
In that case, then, we'll put them on this side of the board.
Yeah.
Still
I
put
suppose
you
they
down.
can act quite independently, so you're not too worried just as long as they're near each other.
Yes. Thank you for that, Jordan. I completely forgot.
It's all right. It's all right. The only reason I remembered is because I looked at it and was like, why haven't I done that?
Why haven't I done that?
Yeah. I was like, yes.
That's why. Right, Jordan. That is me done, fella.
Okay. I mean, I outdropped Tom. It's no surprise that I'm probably just going to give him first.
Yeah.
To be fair, it would also potentially make sense if I did take it off you, did just take first, but then I don't know what your shooting double would be like. And you've got what range? 18?
18.
So as soon as I get within a range of one of these objectives, you basically come in and blam it.
That's the hope.
But the same happens.
For me, yes.
So like
So
no matter what, somebody's getting hurt.
Yes.
So
I'm going for first.
I think I'm going to just give you first. I think if I was running the Vermintide, I would take first and just bomb on. But that's not it's not really going to do any. This army doesn't have enough necessarily to do what I want to do. I do think I need to put this down though at the start of battle round. We need to work out which one's active as well, do we not?
Let's read it. So the battle plan we got today was shifting objectives. So that is a 3-objective battle plan with a twist. At the start of each battle round, after determining the active player, so I'm the active player, the active player must roll a d3 to determine which objective is the primary objective for that battle round. The other 2 objectives are the secondary objectives for the battle round. The underdog can make the active player re-roll the dice to determine the objective that is primary. So that's the twist. So I'm first, so I'll roll. I get a 2, so that is a 1.
Yes, I don't know which one that refers to.
So that will be this one on our overhead camera.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Just to confuse you, it says 2 on the thing,
Yes,
but
just
it's
to
1.
confuse you, it's 2,
Yeah.
but it is actually 1. Right, so with that, we go into my first turn battle tactic. This is kind of where I'm screwed, if I'm totally honest with you. There's no enemy heroes that I'm going to be able to shoot and kill. It's got to be a combat attack, so definitely not. Reclaim the realms, I need to have 4 battle quarters.
Yeah, I think that's unless you got teleporting you in doing that turn 1.
Well, I think even with teleporting, I would only be able to kind of get into 3 quarters potentially and kind of be screwed and leave myself really overextended. We go into the universals, do not waver. Having 2 friendly units fought, probably not going to happen. Take their land. I'm not the most mobile.
Well, it has to be partially or wholly within mine as well, so even then it would be this one, because that's not in my territory, unfortunately.
Yeah, that would be the only gambit there. Seize the centre comes into play. Let's have a look and try and figure that out. How far do men move? Men move 5. So I can make them move 8. 3 inches in.
So it's like, are you 11 away?
Yeah.
That's basically what you're working out. And
So
can
I'm
you do that
11
with 2
away
units?
there. I'm 11 away there.
You have to be very careful not to block your bodies out as well.
That
You might need a bonus movement if you're doing that.
So seize the centre's on, but it's like risky as shit.
Yeah. It's also a case of you then put yourself into danger because I'm in range of that centre quite a few times. So like, is that how you know what I mean? Do you just take the loss on the battle tactic early and then just play for a better mid to late?
It's probably what I'm going to have to look at. So I think, to be totally honest with you, I'm going to get rid of Reclaim the Realms early.
Okay.
I don't see myself doing it.
What's that meant to
So
be?
that is, you complete this battle tactic. At the end of the turn, there are 1 or more friendly units wholly within each quarter of the battlefield and more than 6 away from enemy
It's
units.
the Stormcast Eternal one from last season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So I just don't think I'm going to get it. So going to leave it there and take that one. With that, we go into my hero phase, which I do have stuff to do. Again, guys, I do apologise. New list, one I've never ran before, so it's going to take me a little bit of time just to get myself sorted.
I'll also have 1 or 2 things to do as well. But Oh, I meant to put this down.
Yeah, you know how. Do that.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if I do it before or after that roll to determine what the thing was. I actually don't know.
It probably would have been before.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm thinking is I probably go there.
Yep.
I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Like that.
Yep.
Don't know if that... Yeah, that allows me to turn on the point if I want as well. That's fine. I know it's not the active point, but still.
Yes, it's not the active point, but lets you get on nonetheless. Right. So the Runic Crucible, I get to pick a friendly human unit that is wholly within 12 of this dice, roll a dice on a 3+, or I get to add 1 to the save rolls for that unit until the start of the turn. So I'm going to pick my big blob of 20-man Steel Helms.
So they have +1 to their save now.
Well, on a 3-up.
Oh, right, okay, roll.
I get a 1.
I hadn't even got the token for you.
I know, I know. So the Runic Crucible is not very crucibilic. I don't know if that's a word, but it is now. The Sorceress is going to Cruel Sacrifice. So she's going to pick a friendly elf unit wholly within 6 inches of the target. Mm-hmm. I'm going to, on a 4-up, slay a model and then add 1 to the casting rolls for the target. So I get a 3, so that's not happening.
So no bonus to casting.
No bonus to casting on the Sorceress. I'm just going down the list and seeing what I need to do.
No, that's fine. You can do it.
So the Battle Mage on Celestial Hurricanum is portent to battle. I get to pick D3 friendly cities of Sigmar human units wholly within 12 of this to be the target, and I get to add 1 to hit rolls in combat for that. So that's going to be all my Steel Helms and my Marshal.
This is a combat buff, is it?
+1 to hit.
Okay.
And it's only in combat.
Only in melee, that's fine.
So it goes off. So it would be D3, so I get 3 units. So I get all 3. So it's the Steel Helms here, the 20 Steel Helms, and the Marshal. Thank you so much, Joe.
Yeah, I only brought 3 because, to be honest, I was only thinking about my own needs. But mine only last for like 1 turn, so I can deal with that.
Okie dokie, so that's the portent to battle thing. Hopefully that'll remind me that something happens. Further on, we've not done any spell casting yet, so let's get into some spell casting. So, the Sorceress, or the Alchemate Warforger, is going to try and cast... What's the range on the Purple Sun and...
Wow, that's a question, isn't it?
Let's work it out, because we've not used them yet.
It's actually written on the Magic Manifestation Law. That's actually something they need to do in the app as well. They need to add it so that...
You can add the...
Well, like, it only tells you what the casting conditions are, not the actual properties of what the thing does.
Yeah.
So I can't look at my army list and go, the Purple Sun does this. I can go, oh, that's how you get the Purple Sun on the board. Go to references and find the new thing. So I think they need to kind of add that in. But where is the boy? Because what's the one that everyone's beat? Morbid Conjuration, that's it.
Yes, Morbid Conjuration.
So if it was Purple Sun that you're trying to get on the board, it's set up wholly within 12 of the caster, has to be visible to them, and more than 9 inches from enemy units. So you can't set it up next to something.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, what's the casting value of that, mate?
It is an 8.
Let's go for it.
That's an 8. So
Morbid.
I don't think I've got a guy in range, because it's only this guy back here, and I'm fairly certain. Where's your caster?
He is here.
Is it the Crucible guy, is it?
So you are on top of him now.
So I am actually just in range to try it if I want to. And it is an 8, and I don't really like having the Purple Sun used against me. So... I let you have the Purple Sun. And then I tried to like get my own stuff in the way. But then I'm spending a CP, it's fine. We'll just try to block it. So it was an 8.
It was an 8?
So I think because of this, it's the 9 that I need. It's not that, so you get the Purple Sun.
Purple Sun comes out within 12.
I think the banishment roll only happens once it's on the board, and technically that was to stop it from being summoned, so it's not the same.
There we go.
Yep. So you have to now treat that as a unit. So forget
Yes.
all of the shit you know previously.
Yeah.
That is now
Keep
a
me
unit.
right.
Yeah.
Keep me
okay.
right with it. So he's cast. That is one job done. We're ticking our way through the jobs. That's
Oh,
all.
little buff as well. You don't have to worry about it being within range of your units. It only affects enemy units for the buff.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah, so you can slam it into combat and it will not actually affect your own guys.
Very nice.
Yeah. Easier to manage.
My battle mage on Celestial Hurricanum is going to try and cast Mystic Shield. So a 6-up ward.
Yes.
Onto the steel helms in front. On a 7.
Yeah, that'll be good. I don't have any more tokens for you, so now
No,
you're
that's
to
fine.
yourself.
So I don't know if I've actually got a Mystic Shield in here.
Could use a power dice maybe.
I do.
Suppose. There you go.
Mystic Shield. The Witch Elf, does she try and cast another Morbid Conjuration?
Could
Just
try.
so they're done?
So you've got Shackles, Gravetide, and the...
Maleficent Maelstrom.
Yes.
I'm very tempted to go Gravetide.
Okay.
Actually, very tempted to go Gravetide.
Whatever, you've got a really good spell yourself, well, that is probably the one you go for. I
Yeah,
think
we
they're
go
the top
Gravetide.
Roll it, I'll tell you. I don't actually know.
On a 9?
It'll be fine on a 9. I'm not even going to check that.
And
There you go.
I'm assuming it'll be within 12 again.
We'll tell you. Gravetide is... Yeah, only within 12 again. You might have to pull up your own reference card for these rules, because I'm going to be back and forth on this,
No,
I think,
you're
most
quite
of the day.
all right. Do we put it there? Let me just check something very quickly, guys. Cavaliers. Move 10 with the order. Could move an additional 6. Yeah, I think this just goes to go out here.
Keep your eyes, double check your 12 on the edges as well, just so you don't get caught.
There we
That's
go.
looking okay though.
Whoop, I've caught a cavalier. Right, I believe that's all of my hero phase done, mate.
So I do have a hero phase
Yeah.
move to do here as well, which is the 3 claw steps ahead. I do it now. Because it's basically after you've done all your hero phases, as far as I'm aware, I
Yep.
do mine. And all I'm thinking is that one's active, isn't it?
Yes, number 2 is currently the active unit.
But your Gravetide's going to also move. And then it might charge me. So I don't know if I really want to move this one when I could just run them onto the board a bit later. So I'm actually going to move these. And I'm going to accept that the purple sun might get me. And I think that's the way I do this. Because he'll move to there. And then you'll charge and do something. But I might be able to blam the sun off the board with her covering fire. Remembering that like it has to be the
closest unit.
yeah, which is a good tech if you've got deep striking things. Just to
Yeah,
know.
or just shit that you're willing to say goodbye to.
Yeah, pretty much. So and we'll just move these up a little. Oh, not in the watchtower. Park I get down. It's a nice little Saving Private Ryan reference for anyone who knew that. Actually, Park I get out, actually, I think it might be, but even so. Right, that's me, me move done. Just checking, I'll pull them back a little bit. Might be a bit too proud there. Yeah. That'll do. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to trickle. I can't.
You've done it.
I've done it again. Right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Sorted. I basically just wanted to make sure that my Arch Warlock was within range for the Honor Guard. Oh, we didn't pick Honor Guard abilities.
Mine's just +1 to hit, +1 to wound.
Oh, mine's also the same.
Because
I
I
guess
think
I'm
that's
putting it
just
on.
everybody goes.
I'm going, yeah. Oh, well, I've made a list that uses the one that nobody uses, and I'm really, really excited to use it.
All right.
You get the 4-up ward and -1, and not 4-up ward, you get -1 to your attacks against units that hit you.
Right.
So it's if your general gets in combat,
Yeah.
and he's next to his bodyguard
Yeah.
within 6, the enemy unit gets -1 attacks.
Oh, cool.
and I'm thinking of that for Vermintide and putting it on a Warbringer.
Yeah.
So the Vermintide goes in, the Warbringer goes in. You
Nice
try to
big
hit
base.
Yeah, and the Vermin Lord has a 4-up ward in this
Yeah.
case because I've given him something else. So he's basically 4-up ward, and you get half of your attacks in most situations. And I'm like, haha, hit me,
Yeah.
hit me. Sorry, distracting you there. Carry
You're
on,
all right.
carry on.
Could you do me a favour? Could you pull up the movement characteristics
So,
for
I believe-
the Purple Sun and the Maleficent Maelstrom? If
I
you
believe
wouldn't
it
mind.
is 8 on both, but I will double check. General's Handbook, War Scrolls. There you go. Right. So that's the Maelstrom. Purple Sun moves 8.
Yep.
And the Gravetide moves 12. Oh God,
12?
the Gravetide's very quick.
I'm actually quite
Yeah.
surprised. So Gravetide's heading there. Purple Sun is heading there. Right. That's like the easy bits of movement done. So, I'm going to spend a command point in order to run my cavalry, my
Yep.
3 guild cav 6.
Yeah. So actually, I need to put a dice to the side for the command points as well, which I'll just use this D20, which is a bit overkill, but it's fine.
So the intention here, Jordan,
Yes.
is that you are going to have a hard time to see me.
Without moving.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. Right, I need to double check the health characteristics on this. So the Purple Sun has 10 health with a 5-up save. The Suffocating Gravetide has 8 health with a 6-up save. So the Suffocating Gravetide is actually very, very weak.
It's not going to fit there because of the wing, but it's there.
You reverse park? You couldn't even reverse
I
park.
can't
it
even
probably.
reverse park it because
Just,
of the wings.
just leave it perched. I'm okay with that.
It's as flush as it can be. I'll swap to this camera. It shows things a little bit better now. Hold me now, Jordan.
I'll only hold as I squeeze the life out of you.
I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't that far down.
I can see why, when you consider that all of these endless spells are now basically units, that the Morbid configuration is
It's just
stupid.
like an auto include.
Oh, I'll just summon 4 units and just have fun trying to kill them. There you go.
It does seem a bit dumb, doesn't it? I was wondering what the first drama of AOS 4 was going to be, and that, like, it came very quick.
I tell you what, there is one thing that I need to double check, because now I'm not sure. I don't know if you can summon an endless spell and move it straight away, and I've just thought of that, because I feel as though there's something weird about it.
Have a look.
But I'll check.
Because if not, we can double
Yeah,
things
yeah.
back.
I mean, it's not enough that it would cause an issue. You can move over it anyway.
Yes. So the Steel Helms and Fusiliers. What do we do with you? What the fuck do we do with you? So we have the primary objective.
Oh, here's something. You know, if your wizard that summoned it dies,
It dies as well.
it actually dies. It doesn't just become wild, it dies.
Okay. Gonna roll a run on this unit of Free Guild Steel Helms.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a 1, so they're going 6. As much as I love movement trays, these bloody banners that the Steel Helms come with are a pain in the bloody arse. I'm going to use Advance in Formation on the group of 20 Steel Helms, so they're getting an additional 3.
Yep.
So they can move 8. Which takes them just onto the point.
So oddly, I mean, it won't matter for this game because we've already said, we're just going to share the endless spells and that's it. You can by the looks of it.
Have copies.
Yeah. Doesn't say
really?
nothing about. It says you can only attempt to cast it once per turn. So it might even be that if you attempt to cast it, I can't on that same turn if I was to counter cast it, which I'm going to double check because that's an interesting interaction if that's the case. But it doesn't say anything about limitations to how both sides having one. No more than one friendly wizard or priest can attempt to summon the same. Yeah, so you can summon, but then I could try to summon it in the same turn because it's not friendly. So, in a sense, both sides would have had a chance to summon it if you'd failed, for example. Yeah.
So, what's the range on a Fusilier? It's 18 inches in fortified, 12 in mobile. So, it's 18 inches regardless.
Yes. But you get the less shots if you do move up.
Yeah.
That question of do you want to get more so you've got more board control, or do you want to sit back and hope? I mean, I don't see the issue. I don't see the point in sitting back. Well, actually, I do, because I could potentially pop a no hole up. So that's the only thing you got to think about.
Right, let's move them. You know what's frustrating, Jordan? Those movement trays that I got for you
would have been really helpful.
No.
Oh.
I got them because I was like, oh, they'll be perfect for all the Fusiliers that I've got.
And then you didn't realise the base size was one size up.
Yeah. Life's a bitch,
well, as it so happens, I might have a movement trays for you.
Ooh, we can do a swap.
Because I bought a load for Dryads and then realised I never really intended to run as many Dryads as I bought for. So I actually have quite a few of the 32 mils, depending on whether you want them in 10s or 5s. But I might...
That would help.
I could... You'd end up having 40, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Let me just think, is there any armies that I use?
Well, that means I need to get another 10 Fusiliers.
Yeah, well, if you were, I'm just thinking, do I even have need for them outside of Dryads? And if I'm using Dryads, I don't have any intention to do Dryad spam right now because I just don't think they're as good of a horde unit as they could be. So, I might have 4 trays of 10, or at least 3 trays of 10 and 2 of 5. So I'll, if you want, I mean, depends. Have you got any use for these 25s?
Not aside from having them on the Steel Helms.
So just the Steel Helms?
Yeah, bro.
But you've only got that many Steel Helms there?
Yeah.
Potentially I could do a swap with you if you want.
Oh, shit. They moved first, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's all right.
He's going to come...
But I don't think mine are MDF. I think mine are like printing material. Oh. But they're still solid.
It's fine by me, bro. Okay. I think we're done. So, there's going to be no shooting this turn.
No.
There's just going to be some charges.
But I'll be able to shoot.
You will be able to shoot,
because you've got 2 things close to me here.
Yes.
So what I need to decide is, am I taking this boy out or that boy out? But I think if that, and we'll double check this, I think if he charges, he doesn't technically get a bonus. If he charges, I think he gets the mortals. Which is what I really badly want to know. Because that would be decimating to a 40-man unit group of rats. So, Gravetide, where are you? Abilities. It's in the movement phase. It can move up to. It can pass through models during the move, and if it does in the movement phase,
that's when it applies more.
Yeah, so you would just be charging normally, and that's it. Also, you only move it in yours. It's your unit now. It's not like a predatory like it was before. So what I end up doing. Oh, they just have very good profiles there as well, actually. I think I spend 1 on covering fire, and I'll just try to get the Gravetide away.
Yeah.
Do I want the Gravetide? I'm now thinking, what do I want my turn?
Yeah.
I'm assuming I can summon it in my turn if it's gone. I don't actually know because the rules have changed that much. So we'll spend 1 command point on covering fire, and I'm going to very quickly work out who the hell I'm putting it on. So if I was to pull that off, weirdly, I'll spend it here and risk losing a shitload of rats, provided that you can't get within 3 of me, which there is a reality. I'll shoot that one.
Okay, Gravetide.
So, yeah, so we'll do the Gravetide. Just because I've left that flank slightly weakened, you might get a long charge and actually get enemy Jezzails. 2, 4, 5.
So it's the Jezzails making the...
It's going to be the Jezzails, aye. So I negate the -1 to hit, but I don't get +1 to hit for staying still, because it's only in my turn that happens, it turns out. So these are going to be 4s and 3s, basically.
Okay.
So 4s and 3s, 6s are auto wounds into the Gravetide. So there's 1 6. I'm just going to pull the hits from this one. It doesn't actually look that good. I might not kill it. And 3s here. Oh, actually, that looks good. So that is 5 save. Oh, it's not 5 saves because it's Ren 2 and you're only 6 up save on the Gravetide. So it's 10 damage and it's only, I think I said an 8 health unit.
Sounds about right.
It's 8 health, so the Gravetide just dies.
Dies, yep.
So there's no rolls to be made there because there's no wards or anything, and I'll just keep it on my side for the moment.
Yes, sir.
But you do get a charge over there.
We do. So the Purple Sun's going to try and charge.
Yep.
On a 6.
Might be okay. 6 should be
Have
good.
a measure for me, please, bud.
Yeah, where do you want it? Do you want it down here or do you want it over here? It's like there to there. You've got a little cone.
We're going to go
up,
like so. And I'm going to try and find the Gravetides.
I can tell you if you want, because I've already got them up. So,
there.
Purple Sun, I mean, the abilities don't matter, but you will get the subtract 1 to save rolls now.
Yep.
Outside of that, that's a movement phase ability. Okay, so melee weapons, your 2d6 shots, so if you want to roll that now, and you... So 8 shots, your 3's freeze, Ren 1, damage 1, crits or mortals. You've got options to all-out attack with this as well. It depends if you want to save it for your own turn. Because you've already spent 1, haven't you?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're using yours for at the moment, though, so it's up to you. But you'll be rend 2 in effect, so I won't get saves against these attacks, but they are all damage 1 attacks.
I'll just go base.
Yeah.
So 3s and 3s.
3s and 3s. 6s will be instants, so that is... You
One
can just
instant.
remove that, and I'll kill him. Yep.
Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy.
All right.
Thank you very much, Jordan.
3s again.
A little bit more average there.
So
4
4 more. So I just kill 4 more. We'll get rid of you. I'm just going to get rid of the straggler rats.
Yeah,
2,
of
3,
course, bud.
but not these 2 because I need them for the proximity there. That's it there.
That's it, yep.
And then it will go to me. In fact, actually, I'll tell you what, sorry, I will take them away because regardless, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up piling in here.
Yes.
So it makes more sense if I do it like that. So with the pile in move that I've now got, I'm basically going to come in. I'm going to do it like... So I get to go up to... Oh, try not to move that objective. To there. To there. You can fill the gap. They can come here. Add a bit more on that, to be fair. Right, so from that, where's that 3 inch? There you are, the 3-inch tool is much easier. So, 5 there, 10 there, plus 1, 2, 3. So that's, I'll just do the extras. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually the full of that as well. So it's basically the front 3 here. What, that's 5, 15, 18, 21 guys. Of which the claw leader is not in the fight. Oh no, he is. He's in there. So it's 21, which is 42, 43 attacks in total. I'll get my little dice, because it's a lot of dice.
It's a lot of dice.
I mean, I'm expecting the sun to die here, to be honest, but we'll see. So 4, 6,
It should die.
8, 10, 12, 21. So this is, the first is 20, I'll do 22, and then I'll remove 1 dice. So 4s and 5s, 6s are autos. Do you want to tally up the autos for me? Yeah. So 2, 4, 5 there.
Yep.
And we'll get rid of them. Yeah, and I'm just going to roll these wounds while I've got them in my hand, and then I'll do the extra again. Because then it'll be, I don't have to reduce. These are 5s for the wounds.
Yep.
So an extra 3 there. Yeah.
Yep.
And then 4s again. These are the auto wounds, so there's an extra 2. Oh, I love Vermintide.
So we're looking at 10 currently.
So these are the wound rolls coming in for this one now.
Yep.
5s on these. So that is, oh god, that was good. 5 more.
5 more, so 3 more.
And that's it, all them. No rend.
3 more.
But you're on 5 ups.
So 15 dice.
So 5 ups and you're 10 health on the
6,
dude. So there's a
9,
there's a chance it dies, but
12,
I think it might just survive. It's
15.
it's on a nice edge, I'd say.
15! What's the save of this again? Sorry, John.
5 ups and I don't have any rend.
Can I all out defense this? My
Maybe.
my only thing is I don't have a hero within range.
Oh,
so who can issue it?
Yeah, it won't be
And,
able to
like,
be issued.
do you know what I mean? So
But could you, if you can all out attack, you can all out defense.
yeah.
I let you all out attack before, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't because you didn't do it. Yeah, okay. So I almost led you into a trap there, apparently. So.
So 5s. Take
Oh,
out-
and you have a ward of a 6 up on this as well.
Oh, okay.
So take out your saves.
Not terrible.
Yeah, so you probably do survive. Yeah, you survive this.
And then a ward of 6. Oh,
That's a
another
5. Yeah, yeah. And then a 6 up ward. I didn't know it had a 6 up ward, actually. I wish it wasn't just on the keywords. I wish it
Another
was
2.
somewhere else represented.
So I take 3, 6.
You'll take 6, so you'll be on 4 health left. I don't know whether you're counting. You've got to
always
count
count
up. So I'm making the change. The
Oh.
countdown. I'm making the change. Mainly because most of my guys don't have wound counts.
Yeah.
And if it is a really big guy, I'm finding it easier just to be like, that's how many health he has left.
Yeah.
Because I'm not worried about brackets anymore.
Yes.
I'm just like,
Yes.
that's it.
Yes.
So, yeah. So that's it. Nothing else happens
combat
there. There is no battle shock.
Nope.
But I do bring back D3 rats.
Yep.
D3, just for 1.
Uno mas.
And he goes there.
And then we go to the scoring.
Yeah.
So I've got primary,
primary for, was it 2?
2,
1?
1, and no battle tactic, because I've told them.
You might want to trickle them slightly forward
Do I
just
need to
because
just
it's
toe it?
the, you know how it's the movement tray versus the base?
Yes.
Because I'm sure you were in range, but you just want to be torn on the
There
edge
we
with
go.
the actual base, not with the
We're
movement
towing
tray.
a bit more.
Yeah.
So I get 3.
Yeah, but I mean, it's that thing of like, I'm sure that our last game, I threw away battle tactics first straight away, and then, you know, like, I did that so I had better positioning and it
Yes.
worked. You've just got to...
Pray.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of like, you can't be too worried about getting that first battle tactic.
Yeah.
It's more, it's a 5-turn game. So, from there, I have 1 or 2 little things to do. I do have a spell to cast, and I might try to... Are we saying that I can or can't do the
I don't know.
side? I mean,
I don't know.
if not, I've got ideas, but it's just not what I don't necessarily want. It'll be manifestations,
Yeah.
laws, sever connection, banishing. It doesn't actually really say much, does it? Is it the one that I do anyways, if it is that? Probably, because you're not in range for much of anything else that I'd want to do. I'm not doing shackles. For this game, I'm going to say if it's not on the board, we can cast it.
Sure.
I can't see anything in the manifestation core bit
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to say that you can't. Whereas the other one, I'm sure I did say that you couldn't cast it again in the same turn. So we'll just go. So I'm going to put Gravetide on the board if I can get it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so Gravetide would be up, and then you get a chance to block it.
So who's casting it?
This little silver dude back here.
So matey's going to be definitely in.
Yeah, you'll be in. So it's only an 8.
Only.
Only an 8. There you go. Right, so we don't have to worry about whether that was right or not. Now it's done. So that's done there. Anything else happens in my hero phase that I need to think about? I don't think so. Because his abilities is the cover and fire ability. His ability is the guarded hero ability. No, that's it. I'm pretty sure I don't have to worry about anything in my hero phase now. Right. Which is almost refreshing. Unless I wanted to rally, but I'm not doing a rally. Yep. So we go for our movement phase now. Is this sending too deep if I was to do what I'm thinking of doing here? Boy, it's tempting. I'm tempted to collapse on the flank.
I know, yeah. I thought that was going to be the case.
Yeah, because
I was trying to think of like which flank do I even try and shore up.
Yeah.
Because you can go either way.
Because like they're going to catch me if I go anywhere near them. Whereas these,
ideally.
Yeah,
Yes.
whereas these here, I can probably get rid of most of them fusils, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then I just deal with the snapback. They'll take some damage, but I think they'll be okay there. So I keep them there. If anything, I'll move them so that they're all wholly within 6. Because they're basically you can move and then teleport is the way that this works. So they're now all wholly within 6 by a little trickle there. Mm-hmm. It does mean that I'll have to sacrifice my cover and fire in a sense, but it's fine. From there, you're fine there. So I could move these along and then try to get an angle on you, which might be the plan. If I move them to 6 there, I can get most of that unit if I'm willing to put myself a bit more into a deeper position. And I think that could be the way that I play this, and I just try to get those cavalry out early. Your guarded heroes, where are they?
1.
Yep, so line of sight, that's a nightmare.
2.
That one's doable.
3.
Right, so I'm basically having to walk up on you if I'm going to do it this way instead.
Yeah.
But I would ignore the -1. How many guys could I get in here? This would be like a 30-inch range. Nah, it's not enough that I'd be happy, like willing to say that I can definitely kill them.
Yeah.
So we're going to spread up a little bit. Which isn't exactly how I was going to plan to do this. I was going to just run onto an objective, but now that I'm seeing like the triple flank attack and mainly this like the cavalry on this side, I'm realizing I really have to play this a little bit differently to what I was intending. That Griffhound, the Griff bloody leader is going to be an issue as well, I can see, because I don't think I'm going to kill him. So we pop out 6 inches this way. We'll just keep that. Yeah, that's fine. That should give me line of sight on all. Yep, that's good. Warp Blaster is already in range of what I want to shoot. And realistically, I would need to get... Well, I could move it up to take shots at you guys at the back, but you guys at the back are already out of range is what I'm thinking. So I can probably, as long as I'm like 18 away from them, which I definitely am, I can just keep that Warp Blaster here, which I think I will.
Yep.
This guy... We'll just drop down here. Is that how we want to do it? Yeah. Yeah. So he'll drop down there. Arch Warlock is going to... Who the hell do I put him with? What's in your general's regiment again?
Fusils.
Just the fusils, and who's the leader in the gen? So he's the general, and there's the 2 fusils, and that's it in the general's regiment, yeah? So what I now need to do is work out if I'm doing cover and fire, who the hell am I sending this guy with? And realistically, what I probably do is I send the Storm Fiends on a wild mission, and I do that there. Okay, so from that we do the teleport with the Storm Fiends. It means you get a covering fire on me. Is the little issue that I'm having here. What's your profile?
Fours, fours.
Fours, fours, that's it. You'll be fives, fours with your covering fire, and it's what, 2 shots each?
2 shots each.
Rend?
1. Damage 1.
So you're getting 40 shots, fives, fours.
Yeah.
Rend 1, damage 1 means you might kill a Storm Fiend. But I'll just take a melee one out, so that's fine. I'm going to still do it. So it's got to be 9 away from you, but within 6. So we'll start and we'll work this out.
Where did I put the 9-inch measure? It's hiding.
Oh, it's here.
There you are.
Windy boys. Get these in. Yeah, so what I could probably do is like move you to there. Up into the mid bit here. Yeah, I can pull him a bit more.
Does that count though?
Probably, aye. But I'm to be honest, I was eyeballing that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I eyeballed it on the dot. Right, you go there. You come here. Shock Gauntlet goes there. We're safe. So that's it, and it gives us a clear line. It gives us a line of sight from base to base for all of them, including this guy, which is the main thing. That's why I've put the shock back board all the way at the back. That's movement phase done, which means we go to shooting. So I'll shoot, and then you get to do cover and fire. So there's a chance I take out all of them if I'm lucky.
More than likely.
Well, you're now unrendable. I can't deduce your save. Is that right? I can't
think
reduce it.
so.
Well, I'll while you work that out, I'm going to do my warp cog ability. So on the Storm Fiends, on a 2-up, I'll get an extra +1 to wound. Not that I need it, but I'm really fishing for the 6 here. I get +1 to wound, so they are now +2 to wound against your Honor Guard. On the Jezzails, I'm going to roll it. They get a 2, so they're +1 to wound as well. And then with my last shooting ability, I'm going to put it on the Warp Blaster. And the Warp Blaster gets a +1 to wound in addition. So everything, all my 3 main shooting units are +1 to wound right now.
So from what I'm reading, I think I'm I'm -1 rend.
Yes, so you negate my -1.
Because
so my -2 will have some, but my -1's won't.
Yes.
That's fine.
So, and only because it says it remains in a fortified position until it uses a move ability or is removed from the battlefield. It doesn't stipulate in your turn or my turn, if you know what I mean. It just says if you've used a move ability, you're not fortified.
Okay. So it doesn't say anything about like battle round or...
No, it doesn't say anything about battle round, but to me that doesn't make sense.
Because you're only...
If I move,
well, no, if you use a redeploy.
I suppose.
So if you use a redeploy, that's maybe what it's referring to?
Yeah, potentially.
So we say the fortified until we work out...
I think so, but I could be wrong.
Any cities players, if you know how this works...
Just because of the way I'm reading it, I could be wrong.
Any cities players, if you know how this works, we're saying basically, unless he makes a redeploy...
Do you want to have a read?
I mean, I can do. He's always got the one.
Just
so in your movement phase, this unit establishes a fortified position and remains there until it either uses a move ability or is removed from the battlefield. While... right, okay.
Do you see what I mean?
So in your movement phase, it establishes the fortified position until it uses the move ability.
Yeah.
And then it's not fortified. But while it's in a fortified position, subtract 1. Unit establishes a fortified. So this is right. The question.
Personally, I want to go against myself.
This is where it's like end of start of phase, because technically in the move phase you might have moved, but then you could. It just says in the move phase you establish it.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll play it as you've got it.
You sure?
Yeah,
I'm
and we'll
more than happy to not because I think it's bullshit.
See if it was a redeploy.
I can understand that.
Yeah, it's just the order. I don't know how the hell because I feel like
it just feels a bit dirty.
It should say if it hasn't moved at the end of the move phase.
Yes, it would make more sense.
Yeah. Well, if you you know what, I'm happy to let you play this as you want because I think this.
Personally, I think it's bullshit.
So do you want to play no, and then if it turns out that we're wrong, hey ho, there's more play to these than we're thought.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Just because I think I've moved.
Yeah.
So therefore,
all this will do is it just means that if you choose to all-out defense here,
yes,
you're going to basically have a benefit that way. Oh, yes. But problem, if you all-out defense, you're not going to be able to cover fire with them.
Yes, I know.
So it's...
Yeah, I know.
Right. Do you know what you're doing?
Not yet.
No, because I'm about to roll shots. So
Give me 2 seconds.
That's fine. Do you want us to roll maybe some other shots and give you a little bit of time?
No. You're fine.
Because this one, I'll definitely do this because this is a one-shot target.
Right, go for that.
So I'm going into this one, and just because it's funny, I'm like, actually, is it
Do I
funny?
accept that they're dead? Because they probably are.
It'll be.
It's shit.
It'll be
They're probably dead.
66 rattling shots.
Yeah.
It'll be hitting you on 3s, winning you on 2s.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Rend 1, damage 1.
Yeah.
Then the wind launchers are 6 shots, damage D3.
They're
and then-
probably dead. So I'm going to spend a command point to all-out defense my steel helms in the centre.
And then on the off chance that, oh god, you actually survived. On the off chance that it doesn't kill them, you've got the options to do stuff later.
Correct.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll do this one.
Yep.
And I'm going to just do, I mean, it is funny to Overwatch and I've never done it yet. But do I kill myself if I do it? Probably. We're going to try it. We're going to overcharge, Tom.
Go for it.
Because I've never used the overcharge in this yet. And I know technically I should wait until it gets a little bit more into the game and it's like heated. But I just want to see what the hell it does. Like if it's actually any good. Because I've not had a chance to run this properly. So the Warp Blaster usually has 3d6 plus 3 shots.
Yeah.
And it crits auto wounds. But what I'm going to do is because I've got a Scryer hero within combat range of it, I'm going to overcharge it to make it shot 66 plus 3 shots. But it means that ones deal a mortal wound back to me, just
Right.
a single. So, and I've only got 7 health on this, so I could die.
Could die.
66 plus 3 shots. In addition to that, I'm +1 to hit against a unit that has 10 or more models. So I'm +1 to hit and wound against that steel helm unit. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you Oh, so you're all out defense with them.
I'm all
aren't
out
you?
defense.
Yep.
I've got a 6 at ward.
So this is to determine the shots. 66 plus 3 from the Warp Blaster.
Yeah.
That's not very good. So that's 7, 13, 15, 19 shots. That's not very good.
Not
at
that
all.
bad.
19
Not that
plus the 3 is 22.
22.
So we'll roll 11. 6, 5. So we'll roll these twice.
Yep.
These are going to be, it's normally 4s and 3s, but it's 3s and 2s because of the double buffs that I've put on. And Rend 1, damage 1. So 3s and 2s here. 6s are auto wounds. 1s hurt me back. So 3 auto wounds.
No ones.
No 1s. And how many hits was that? So that's 3 hits there. So we'll just save the hits. Can you total up saves for me, actually?
How many do I need to
So
put?
3 definitely, and then these are 2, so 5 now.
5. Yep.
Yep, and then we'll roll the set again. 3s and 2s. So I'll take 1 mortal wound. There is no 6s in there. So these are the 2s. Oh, 1 more, please. 2, 4, 6, 8 extra.
13.
And that's all round 1, but you've negated it with the all out.
4, 6,
And I need to take a
8,
mortal wound, don't I? Yeah,
10,
so I'll take 1. Bam.
13.
I'm amazed that didn't actually take more damage. I think I rolled very luckily there.
So this is into the steel helms. So it's a 4 up save.
Yep.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now, question, when do you consecrate?
I've already got a 6 at ward because of the Mystic Shield.
Yes, thank you. Forgot about that.
But normally it's in movement.
In your movement. I assume, is it end of or does it not say?
I believe.
Is it another one of these where it just says, in your movement phase?
Yep, your
So,
movement phase.
Technically, you've done it now. Cracking. You've got it either way.
So 6 at wards. Getting 2. So 2 out there. Gives me 2, 4, 6, 7 dead.
7, right, so 7 steel helms have gone. That is him done. The next I will shoot with my little rat captain, who, to be fair, can only really see the steel helms as well. I'm not overcharging him because I don't really want him to die. So he's just going to be base hits here. Nothing special. He's Rend 2 on these, by the way.
Right.
Warlock Engineer is 2 shots, 3s and 3s. Yeah, that's it. 3s and 3s, crits or auto wounds. Do 2 6s. So 2 saves, Rend 2.
So Rend 1, so 5s.
Yep, and these are D3 damage if you... So D3 damage from both of these for 5 damage. And now your wards.
Saving 1,
So 4
taking
more.
4.
I am very much loving crit auto wounds on Skaven, I have to say. Like, it's always the wound rolls that get me. Like, I hate it. It's like, you get a really good hit roll, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to lose them all now. So these are done here. Jezzails go into the Cavaliers.
Yep.
And we've got all the Jezzails in. I won't have +1 to hit because I moved, but I will all-out attack to basically get that back. So I'll be +1 to hit now, and it's just the Cavaliers I want out here. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That puts me on 3s and 2s because of the Warp Cog buff from before. So 3s and 2s here.
Yep.
6s are autos, so 2 definitely. And we'll get rid of these. 2s. That's lovely. So 7, 9 saves in total. Ren 2, so I'm assuming you 3 up save on these or 4?
There used to be a 3.
Yeah. Apart from Kurnos, I'm not aware of any big massive save buff changes.
So
like.
3. So you're Ren 2?
Yeah, so 5 up. And each of these is 2 damage.
Oh, that's the unit.
Are they just 2 wounds apiece still?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're 3. So
Oh, just, yeah, count your dice.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There's 10. There's 5 of them there, so it's 15 dead.
Ah, so it's like 1 extra wound, 2 extra wounds over.
Yep, this is going about how I expected it.
And then the rattling guns will come in. Wind launchers, I'm +1 to hit and +1 to wound on these going into the Fusiliers. And we'll do, so it's free, so I'm going to do the wind launchers first. So these are 3s and 2s. I don't believe 6s do anything for the wind launchers. We'll double check. Threes and 2s. 6s don't do anything. So all hit. No autos. 2s. 2 drops. That's 4 Ren 2 into the Fusiliers, which...
So it'll be 6s.
Yeah. And these are all D3 damage.
1.
So 3d3 damage. For 6 damage there.
2 seconds.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yep, so 6 damage.
Yep. And then rattling cannons, this is how many shots we've got. So that's 12, 18, 24 shots there.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll 12 twice because I've got those counted. These are 3s and 2s. Nothing special on 6s. These are the 3s. So, I mean, I've got to do this again, but 2, 4, 6, 7 saves there, and then let me just do the rest. Twos. 7 plus 12 saves total. Rend 1 on these.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 5s.
And these are all 1 damage.
So taking 2, 4, 6, 7.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Okay, that's it for shooting.
I'll cover in fire.
Yes, you cover and fire me back. So
I don't expect much to occur from it, like.
It's a case of like it'll be chip more than anything else.
So they're mobile.
Yeah.
So they only get 1 shot each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it even worth doing?
Have you got anything else to spend your command points on? Apart from maybe and all that. How many you got? 2?
Yeah.
3 left.
3.
Oh yeah, just spend it.
5s.
In the Storm Fiends, I'm just letting the damage.
There we go.
Was that? All right,
Nothing.
okay, that was unlucky. That would be it. Oh, well, we could do charges in combat.
Yep.
For the sake of it, do my Storm Fiends try to get into you? I think it would be risky if I did it, like, but because you're looking at, what, 18 inches? Yeah, Storm Fiends will stay where they are. I think it's probably stupid for us to try that. But we will, I think, just do this combat. And we'll just pile in. So 3 to here, get onto that point. To here, to here, to here. Okay. So straggler there. One, just one from that base. Two, not you. And then all of these. So it's basically 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm going to spend, sorry, just before you do that.
26. Yeah, no, you're on a counter charge?
Yeah,
26,
because I
that's
might
fine.
as well.
Yeah,
I need
go
a
for it.
12 or 11.
27.
Nope.
Unlucky. 28. 28 guys into that.
It's dead.
Do you want us to roll just like a portion of them and
Yeah,
just
roll
watch this
half.
down here? So like this, 28 would be 5, 8, 10, 12, 14 plus the 1. So this is just half of the... In fact, this is a quarter of them.
Yep.
4s and 5s. So we can take 2 definites. Probably should have picked up more dice here, but that's my bad. 5s on these. Add an extra 1 in there. So that's 3 so far.
Yep.
And again. Oh, actually, with these rolls, it might not happen because that is a lot of 1s and 2s and 3s. None going from that one.
Don't give me hope.
I might be doing it.
Don't you give me hope.
There's a bit better.
3,
right,
4.
so another 4 autos. Should I have all out attack? Probably, but I've already half rolled these, so bugger it. An extra 1 for that. And then the last... So I've rolled 3 extra dice so far, because I accidentally put that extra... No, 2 extra dice so far, because I put an extra attack in that I wasn't meant to. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12... This will be it, 4s and 5s. An extra 3 for definite. And then these 2, 4 saves on top of whatever you've got so far. So
12.
Yep. That's
6,
it. That was actually not as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be overwhelming numbers.
5s.
5s, no end. Yeah, that's right.
And then 6s. Not terrible. And then 6s, because it's got a ward.
Yeah, yeah. Go on.
Nah, it's dead.
Dead. Right you go. Battle Sun is off the board to come back again. That's it. We would go... I bring back D3 rats for 2. Just put some bodies on the point. Scoring. Oh, I didn't pick a battle tactic.
That would help.
I don't think I had one that I would have achieved there.
Right.
No, because that's not in your territory. So I just forego a battle tactic that
You
round.
get 1.
I get 1. Yeah, that's it. That's all.
And we go to roll for turn.
Indeed.
Oh, please, God, give me it. Hey.
Yeah, you get it.
So
I mean,
what I do with it?
Really early on, just to point out, I don't know if you see those count as having a musician or a banner, but
They
a
do,
rally.
yeah.
They do, because you could rally and get a couple back if you find that could be worth points.
The problem is I'm kind of fucked. You position well, of course.
I mean, like, the one thing that I would say, and I hate the fact that I'm about to point this out, but it puts you at risk, is if he gets to there and charges, he can fly and charge into the back.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you can power through, can't
Yeah. Well, even then, if his charge is big enough, he can land here.
you? Oh, right.
So you could, and then if not, you can power through after that if you feel it. So there's options. Just be aware that I'm obviously going to be able to cover firing again. So like, there's going to be one unit that probably gets shot a bit here. And I've got a hero phase move to do when you've done all your stuff. So that could change what happens.
Just trying to think of even. So who's in your entourage again?
Right. So it is. I
Everything but
hadn't
this-
picked it. I hadn't picked it before, but realistically, I would have put them together. So the general was the arch warlock.
Yeah.
It was the. I'm going to check because I feel as though one of them might not be in anymore because I think it never needed a buff. So the arch warlock, the rattling warp blaster back here. There's a clan rats unit and the storm fiends. Which clan rat unit would have realistically been? It would have been the one that was. It's this one because I put this one down with the Jazales. So it's definitely this one, this unit, and these two here. So it's all one side of the board pretty much. You still got the is that the battle tactic card? Is it?
We'll go with Slay the Entourage.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty fucked, to be totally honest with you, Jordan. But I'm willing to
Give it a run. See if you get some nice rolls, maybe.
Willing to give it the old college try. Hero phase. So battle tactics going to be Slay the Entourage. Hero phase. Let's have a little look-ski. Ultimate Warforger. His Runic Crucible. So he is going to roll for his Runic Crucible. He's going to try and put it on these steel helms here.
Okay.
So on a 3-up, it goes. So they have +1 to save.
Can you do that to multiple units or not?
No, just one.
I'll put it there for now.
Thank
if
you.
you need to change it, we'll change it. That's your dice as well. Oh, that goes back to 4.
The sorceress is going to attempt to slay one of her elves, which she
Because that needs a 4, I think that one did.
doesn't.
Because the other one was 3, one was 4.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain you're right. Yeah, it's on a 4, so it fails. Bum 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 bum. Battle Mage. So D3 for 2. They're going to get +1 to hit. And so are they, I guess. Because they have to.
Oh, hello, Otto. My buddy. Casting? Oh, you got other stuff.
I was just looking at other stuff. Casting now. So, Gravetide for the sorceress.
Yeah, okay, sorry, I'm just tending to a dog here.
Tend
just
to
keep
the
going.
dog.
Yeah.
It's important. On a 9.
Oh, for God's sake, you're gonna... Otto doesn't want us to block that, I don't think.
I'll take it, Otto.
You stop blocking me, Otto. Right, so I'm not realistically rolling a 10 or more, and I don't think it's worth trying on that one, so I think I just let you have the spell again.
Cool.
And not only that, I feel as though Gravetide I can at least... where is it coming from?
Here.
I know what's going to happen here. I don't like it. However, it's just rats.
Ooh, before we go any further,
What else you got?
I'm active player.
Oh, yeah.
So
we need to do
roll for
objectives?
the
Yeah.
objective. So it's 3, so it's this one. Perfect.
No, it's classed as 2, so is that a middle?
It's middle, correct, because it's a D3.
And, I've set up to take flanks as well. Damn it. Well, how many points did you score before?
You're underdog, so you
I'm
can
underdog.
re-roll it.
Re-roll it. Of course, right, it stays as it is. There you go, you can have your Gravetide, mate.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna block that one. I'll save it for now. I'll lose a load of rats, but it's fine.
Okay. The Battle Mage on Celestial Hurricanum.
Does he do much?
No, not really. Not really.
Does he have any damaging abilities like he used to?
He does. He has Chain Lightning still.
All right.
But I'm just thinking of other things that could be done. He is going to cast Cinder Cloud on these guys.
Yeah, what does that do?
So it reduces your attack's characteristic of melee weapons by 1.
So, right, so my melee gets absolutely crumped, basically.
Yeah.
That's fine, okay.
On a 9, it goes off.
I can't stop it, so I will remember that should you charge them.
So you're -1 attack.
Yep.
Um,
And is he just a one caster, I'm guessing?
he's just a 1 caster.
Okay.
I believe so anyway. Let's double check.
It'll be on our keywords again.
Let's double check. I would imagine he will be. Yeah, Wizard 1. Okay. That hero phase done, I believe. Yeah, it is. So we go to movement.
Well, I've got a hero phase move. Yes.
Oh yes. So yes, do your 3 claw steps.
My claw steps. It's how many? What did you say you fly? 10.
12.
12. Right. Okay. I should probably go defensive here actually. So what we'll do is we'll crump here instead, and we're gonna front a line. If you're coming for me, you're going deep. Okay. That's it. I just pulled them back a bit.
Cool.
Is that coherent?
You done, yeah?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just making sure they're all like within the ½ inch. They are fine. You're good.
So he can get within 3.
So you'll have to stay away from 3 because it's a unit, remember?
Yeah, no,
So-
that's what I'm saying. He can
Oh
get
yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
to
I'm with you.
3.
So the main reason I did that was because I think you had enough movement to pass over me in movement
Yes.
phase. So I just pulled back so you wouldn't get the 5-up mauls.
Cool. Yeah, makes sense.
Just
Thank you.
touch my hand. That base on my fingernail. There you go.
Sorry, this envoy goes with him.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much shit. We're fucked. We're really fucked.
Well, you're potentially about to get some good damage in my backline, so it could actually mess me.
Maybe.
Oh, start a battle round. Start a battle round. I need to put an all hole down.
Go for it.
Where did I put the?
Where did you put
Where did I put the box?
Where'd the box go?
What's in the box? 1, 2. I mean, it's going over there, just so you know. But I don't know where. Oh, I put it in the. Okay, that's my bad. I put it in the box with the models instead of the terrain later half. So your terrain goes all the way to this corner, doesn't it?
Yes.
So it has to be partially or wholly within your terrain for me to do the battle tactic that I'm thinking of. So I'm going to just eke it into here. It has to be.
Does it have to be away from me?
I can't remember if it's 9 or 6 or 3. I'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going roughly in that place now.
Happy for me to keep moving?
Yeah, I think you should still be able to keep going, man. I'll work it out. Oh, 9 inches from enemy units. Yep. I suppose it's because you can't charge it.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing this, this actually means that I can't take the back corner to do what I was thinking of doing.
Could do it over here, but...
No, because it's got to be, I'm thinking of battle tactics for territory.
Yeah, like claim their land.
It's got to be, oh yeah, I'll also have to be 3 inches away from, yeah, but then, so, aye, so like
I
I
could...
could...
you have to be 3 away from that.
The question is, I mean, that is on the line, but technically that much of it is in your territory, so I could potentially just go to take the land on that one. But what I'm probably going to do is I'll move it up to here, and I think I'm just going to play the objective game and have flanks covered. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to worry too much about whether it's in your deployment or not. There. Is that what I want to do? I think that's the way I'll put it. Yes. Decisions.
Pretty much.
But I think we're just gonna... You know what? We're just gonna let you have it.
And that's A-okay by me.
I got some tough decisions coming here. I don't like it.
Whee!
How many wounds is that Griffin?
Good question, to be honest, mate. I'm gonna say 10. 15.
Could I kill a Griffin?
Probably.
I mean, it would be just with the warp blammer, and I don't know how many, if I can overcharge it in with cover and fire. So we'll find out. No, it's my shooting phase, so I won't be able to overcharge it, which would be 3d6, 11, 14. It's not going to be enough to kill him, so I probably don't even bother with that one. We'll see.
I'm going to run the sorceress. Sorry. For 6.
Were you choosing against Rally and your Fusiliers as well before?
Oh shit, I forgot about Rally.
Just pull it back if you want.
If that's alright.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's 6 dice, isn't it?
6 dice, and if you got a musician, you get 7. I'm assuming the unit has musicians
You
built in,
would
but I
assume
don't.
so.
I don't know because some of mine don't. Not Skaven.
Champion, standard bearer, no.
So there's just champion, is it?
Champion and standard bearer.
So no musician. So you'll just get 6 dice for this. 4 ups.
4 ups. 3, 4.
Yep, 4 back.
Not terrible. And I need to nick a rat back again.
Actually, I'll tell you why I'm thinking. Would I spend a point? It's got to be with a 9, isn't it, for a redeploy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh, actually, no, because I'm very scared about that.
They're going to roll a run. Just while you're thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
Get a 6. They can go 12.
I think I've got a gambit here in mind. Mm-hmm. So your Fusiliers are now 12, those big ones, aren't they? 12-inch range?
Yeah.
Because they've moved. So what I'll do is I'll spend a command point. I have no idea if this will work. On a redeploy, but on these, in response to this. Mm-hmm. You alright with that? Mm-hmm. But I'm not using the whole 6 anyways, because I don't want to necessarily get in range of these. But then saying that, would I have known that? Because you moved him first, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So we'll play this as I would have played it if I didn't have the knowledge, which would have been blam towards you.
Cool.
On a gambit. Rats are fine to die. This is known.
Yep.
It is known. What I'm thinking is I might just basically try to collapse in on a flank, as you're about to do with my back line, and we'll just see where the damage lands, I guess.
Yep.
So you can go up there, you can go there. You can fill the gap to there. There you go. Because it wouldn't have actually it wouldn't have changed your effective range regardless, would it?
No.
Because we're very so technically I would have known that, but it's fine. I'm going for it. I'm gonna collapse in.
The cart is going to trundle.
Mm-hmm. I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that.
8 inches.
Oh my god.
So he's still within 12 on them. That's cool. But now
Oh,
we can
hello,
do
my
his
doggy.
thing. Are you happy to say that I can
What, line of sight?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's that case of like, you're that big, we didn't say it was obscuring.
Yeah.
I think only, to be honest, when it comes to obscuring, I'd say like this stuff. But you'd have to say beforehand, because technically obscuring would also even block a Gargant, so you would actually have no true line of sight.
Yeah.
So I didn't, like, we're now picking up on this, but like, yeah, you could, if you'd, if you'd actually say it is before the game. I don't see why not.
Okay, I believe that is all of movement. We now go into shooting.
Yes, do your damage, son.
Storm of Shemtek. So pick a unit within 12.
Yep.
Roll. Make a number of D3 rolls equal to the current battle round. For each 2 up, inflict a number of mortal wounds equal to the roll.
So it's 2 dice, 3 ups is what you're ultimately wanting. So that's going to be 5 mortal wounds?
No. 6. No. Yes, because it's D3 rolls. Yes.
D3, yeah. So that's
So
going to
it
be
is 5.
5 mortal wounds adds on to 1, and I'm going to put it on. It's going to go on a shock gauntlet realistically, because I do feel as though I'm just going to. The fun of running in and hitting you is quite high. No, we'll do 1. We'll stick to the plan. Shock gauntlet it is, because you've already negated my damage output this turn, I think.
We then go into the Fusiliers.
Yes.
So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23.
Because of the leader.
Yeah. The leader. 2, 4, 6, 10, 12. 22, 23.
And these are going to be what, 4s and 4s?
4s and 4s, but I'm going to spend an all-out attack.
Do I spend all out defense? You're on
So
round
I'm
1
going
on
to be 3s and 3s.
Oh, do you get +1 to hit and wound on this, yeah?
Yes, because of the heroic trait.
Oh, okay. I'll spend 1 on all out defense, I guess. I'll try and keep the Storm Fiends a little bit healthy.
Okay, so 3s and 3s.
Sixes do anything special to you?
No, which is a shame. Thank you.
Yep.
Sometimes I think you go a bit dice blind when you're looking for things.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different mixed colored dice
Yeah.
there, so it's a little bit harder to spot.
3s.
Yep.
Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 10 at rend 1.
So no rend in effect because of the all out?
Yep.
So 4 ups. Oh, get in there, son. So 3, 4, 5 taken, which will do 1 to him. So he's dead. And then of the remaining 4, I'll pass it on to the other shock gauntlet. And he's... Sorry. 5, 1, 4. Oh no, it was 2. So he's got 2 left.
Cool.
That's him. There you go.
We'll do these Fusiliers into your rats.
Yes.
So I'm going to get up to the banner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 shots. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. These are 4s and 4s.
Yep.
+1 for the champion, sorry.
You roll with such vigor.
I know. I hope that it does something, but it never seems to.
The anger is there.
The Sith path.
Yes.
4s again.
You have unbalanced yourself.
Only 2 at rend 1.
Into the rats?
Yeah.
6s. 6s. No, 2 rats dead. We will just take them from there. We'll keep getting rid of the loose ones. Any of us shooting?
That's me.
Okay, so cover and fire.
Yep.
I now have a decision of there or there. Because I could try to take out that unit, but I'm going to be -1 to hit.
Yeah.
And my wound is there, so I'd be like 5s. I'd be hitting you on like 5s and 3s, which I don't love. Whereas if I go over here, I can basically be hitting you on 4s and 3s. And I will just see if I can take out that Grave Tide again before it charges in.
Yeah.
Because I've got next turn, haven't I?
Yes.
So yeah, I think we'll try and get rid of the Grave Tide and see if I can free it up, and I'll spend 1 on that. So it's going to be the Jezzails going into that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these are going to be 4s and 3s going into the Gravetide.
Yep.
6s are autos. 3 autos. So that's 6 damage already, because you won't get a save on this.
Is that it dead?
I wanted to say
it's 8, is it?
I think it's 8. It'll be 8 to the. It'll be 8 exactly. If it is, I didn't get any more than that in, but we'll check. Where have you gone? Giant Handbook, War Scrolls. Gravetide is 8 wounds. To the wound, it's dead. So Gravetide's gone again.
That's it.
That's it.
Charges.
So it's charges. Whatever you want.
We'll go for the.
Let's have a look at battle traits, any charge phase. So
I'm going to pick Strike Them Down.
Is an order? Yeah.
My Griffin
And what does that do?
adds 1 to the attack characteristics for the target's melee weapons for the rest of the turn. We'll roll an attack or a charge roll here for an 11. Pretty sure that gets me.
So you can get all the way into this crevice here.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to be. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get anywhere else.
To
Though.
be fair, that's
That's
all
pretty
I was
good.
aiming
Gets you
for.
right into the middle of it.
I don't think he has any impacts.
So my heroes are out of range. You won't be able to get into that.
Yes, but all I'm after
everything else
is
is.
this guy.
This
or
guy.
Slay the Entourage.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and he's only got 6 wounds left.
That's the hope anyway. That's the hope.
Fuck it, too far gone.
What are you thinking?
Suppress and fire, but it's like it's a nothing burger because I'm not going to charge you. I don't think.
Okay.
With that, I think we just go into combat.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm scared.
Scared.
I'm scared. So
I mean, you could charge my rats, but that might be worse off for you. Yeah.
that was my thoughts, brother.
It's the thing of if the line holds, it's really good for you. But if the line doesn't hold, it's really, really bad.
Yeah.
But are they +1 to save in that?
Yes. Yes. They're +1.
I'm not gonna even give you advice because I don't know what I would decide to do in this case.
If I charge you in, I can't get shot by you. No, I can get shot by you still. And I just think I lose more men a turn early, if you know what I mean.
It's more that if you don't charge us, I might just be able to charge my rats in.
Oh, I accept you getting to the Fusiliers, I think.
That's fine.
I almost accept that this entire blob probably dies.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Try to win elsewhere on the board.
That's the hope.
No worries.
So, pick up to 3 enemy units in combat with this target. Roll a dice for each. On a 4-up, the target cannot use commands for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
So, for your rats, for your Gatling gun,
Did you roll them individually, I'm assuming? Yeah. So
for
do you
your
want rats?
it occurs.
No commands.
Rattling gun, no.
Can issue commands, but I'm realistically not spending
Yeah.
it. So
Melee weapons. You know, I'm not going to fuck around. We'll just put everything in.
to the Warp Blaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we?
It's 6 wounds left.
I charged, I'm +1 damage. I can all-out attack. Leave me alone.
I'm not trying to, because I don't know what your damage profile is in, but just make sure that you overkill it. You don't want to narrowly miss with a couple of bad swings.
I shouldn't. He says.
The Warp Blaster is a 4-up save with 6 health left.
So I'm going to put all of the Griffin's Razor Claws and Deadly Beak into the Blaster. I'm going to put the Marshal's Armament into the Rats. And we'll just see. This should, in theory, it should. I'm going to all-out attack this as well.
Yeah, suspend your point there. That's fine.
So it'll be 3s and 2s. And this is Ren 2.
So which one's this first? Is this?
This is going into your Blaster.
The Blaster? Okay, so it'll be, yeah, just you tell me what's happened.
3s and 2s.
I took that one in again. Okie dokie. That's looking very, very good for you.
2s. So
3 saves?
3 at -2.
6s. Pass 1, fail 2.
So that's 6 damage.
To the wound, dead. Yeah, you are.
The Marshal's armaments are 2s and 4s.
And these are going into the rats?
Into the rats, yeah. Oh, one goes flying. Fail 1. 4s this time. So that is 4 at -1.
6s. Pass 1, fail 3.
So that will be 9 damage.
9 damage. I'm going to have them in a separate pot here for them. Yep, done.
And that's me.
Right, I come in now with a pile-in of my own, and I'm going to try and claw you back, I guess. So this is mine. Wrap around you a bit. Wrap around here. Okay, let's see how many rats I've got. So, all the way up to, not you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus all of them 5 and them 5. It's going to be 15 rats and 20 rats. Yeah, and where the hell's the leader? I'll spot him. There he is. He's in there as well. So it's 20 rats of 41 attacks in total.
Yep.
I'll roll 21 and then I'll deduct 1. So 4, 6. 20. 21 on the first one. These are 4s and 5s. I'm not doing anything special.
Yep.
Again, we'll get you to mark the 6s. So that is going to be
3.
4.
Yep.
4 autos. And I'm just going to pull out the hits because we'll re-roll them. Yes. So these are 5s for the wounds here. So that's an extra 2 of them on that one, please.
6.
And then removing 1 dice because the leader's now out. 4s and 5s. So that was a 6. I've just pinged it. 4 more.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3 more. And
13.
That is your lot, no rend.
6, 9, 12, 13. 4 ups. Could really chunk them out. Takes 3, 4, 5.
5 on them. That's it.
Stick a wound counter on them. There we go.
And that's all combats.
That's all the combat.
So, D3 rats.
D3 rats. For just the one.
Which pile was this pile? Yep. 1 rat back, done.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then scoring.
So I get my battle tactic.
4.
For 4. I get center objective and I've got outside objective.
So 1 to 7.
Yeah.
7. So what's the max points you can score in a round? Is that? Oh wait, and you've got more than your opponent because we didn't. That's something. I think.
Is it? Double
I
check.
think it might be. Does that not make the difference?
If you control more than your opponent.
So you did that in the first round.
I'll add an extra 4 on.
Yes.
So I'm on 14 to 1.
Yeah, that's it. And then it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna pick the kill.
Slay the entourage.
Well, I can do kill 2 units.
Oh, okay.
Or I can do slay entourage. And
Yeah.
what else? You said both your Fusiliers are in the entourage.
And the Celestial Hurricane.
So I could save it for killing the Hurricane by itself, and I might just do kill 2 units now. And I think that's the way I do it because I think there's a good chance I can pull him down, and I think there's a good chance I can kill these 2 maybe. So I'm going to do kill 2 units and just see where the damage spreads.
Yep.
Yep. So from that, I'm going to spend my last command point on a rally onto them to make sure that they're nice and healthy because there's 4 wounds to cover back on my Storm Fiends. So I'll do that. Yes. I just get rid of the dice because that's 4, 5 there. So
Yep.
he's back up to full health, which is nice. I'm just trying to create that buffer before you start digging into the shooting units. So that's him done there. That's all my command points spent. And you've got 1 left, I believe?
Yes.
Okay, so we probably covering fire for you, but that's still fine. We know what's happening. Outside of that, I didn't roll D3 for these, by the way.
Yeah,
I
go
rolled
for it.
D3 for that, so 3 rats for these ones. There we go. Right. Spells. Spells. I could wither you. I could strike last you. I could skittle leap, but I don't see the issue point in doing that. And then it's endless spell game again. So do I try an endless spell? In which case, am I realistically just going to put the purple sun into you? Possibly. Actually, Gravetide. I'll go to summon the Gravetide
Okay.
on an 11. I mean, you've got unbinds to use, so take a swing. It's a double 6 though.
No, you can have it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, wholly within 12 of the silver dude, but it's
Yep.
still got to be with it 3 away from you, I believe. So, that's not done there. I'm just kind of, I had a 3-inch marker and I don't know
It's
where
right
to put it. Cheers, man. Right. So I might have to... Yes. So I'm just going to tilt the tree. No, I can get that even a little bit further forward. That's fine. So we'll just edge it a bit more like that. So 3 away from you. That's where it starts.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
How
I'm just
dare you attack a
attacking-
man?
Attacking you, man. So I'm just thinking if I was to move... Oh my
How
god.
dare you attack another man?
Screw the banner. Right, so...
The
what I
banner
would-
just falls over anyway, mate.
What
It's
I would
lopsided.
need is basically in terms of movement is I would have to fly hit in the movement phase, which means I don't think I can get the Gravetide ability because I think it would have to charge you to get next to you.
Yeah.
And I'm not, like, I'd need to basically have 6 inches of extra movement to do the impact thing.
Yeah.
Is the way I'm working it. So that won't be able to get that. You don't have to worry about that bit.
Yep.
That's his spell done. I mean, you can cast out of turn if you want, but I'm assuming you're saving it for, like, covering all of our stuff later. So that's fine. So we just carry on with that.
Or do I?
And
Or do I? Hang on.
Depends what you got to think what you're going to cast as well if you're going to do that though, because it's your last command point you'll be spending to cast it -1. I won't be able to block it, but you'll be -1 to get it off. And you're probably thinking Purple Sun, yeah. So you'll be looking at a 9 if you're going to cast Purple Sun, which is like I want to say it's a 20. There's a 30% chance.
No, I'll go for it.
Okay. So leaving that as it is, yeah?
Yeah.
That's fine. Right, that is it done. So we go into movement now. The Gravetide's going to try and basically, I think...
Go within 3?
Yeah, but I think I'm not realistically going to be able to do what I want to get that middle objective. Unless I was to retreat, and I don't think I can do that yet. So I'm going to front up to 3, and I'm going to be like right bang in front of your face. That's it. The Jezzails can stay where they are because they're going to shoot and I want them to aim for this. He can stay where he is because I want him to aim at him. Arch Warlock is going to move to here.
Yep.
Just wholly within 6 of that. Yeah. The rats will... consolidate. I mean, the Storm Fiends might as well, to be fair. I'm just thinking 9 away from here. It's not really going to be enough. Stay still, shoot that. Yeah, I'm going to stay still. Right, I think the Storm Fiends are going to just run up and try to punch you. And I'm going to hope for a double turn, lest I take a lot of damage off you.
I don't think you'll take that much damage the way my shooting's been.
I mean, it depends, because you haven't fired with a full unit yet. So what I'm probably going to do is I actually might target that unit at the back in the end. We'll see how this goes. I think regardless, this is the plan though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wanting to be basically 3 inches away on this, so I'm just gonna...
I'm happy to say you're 3, don't worry.
It's more for the front line because it's the back line that I want to move up, just to get more rats in. And I'll be able to do that. Coupled with this. This. This and this. Right, that's all the rats moved up. You're in combat, so you stay. He's already moved. They are staying because I might... Probably going into him, realistically, though. How many wounds has he got left? Marshall, 7?
No, 10.
10 left. Is he 15 normally,
Yeah,
is he?
15 normally.
So that was 5 without anything, and then I've got the shots here. Tell you what, I will move the Jezzails. And I'm going to try to get them in a position to do something the following turn, I think. I think that's the way we do it. Right, from that, I'm going to teleport the Arch Warlock out to here. He's going to try to be 9 away from the Fusils. We'll hold you within 6, which is fine. So he's basically good there.
Yeah.
And I don't do any more teleports than that. We go to shooting, and then we'll see where we are from there.
Yep.
Jezzails are going to shoot into the Free Guild Marshal on the Griffin.
What's the rend on this?
So Ren 2. I've still got the Storm Fiends, and I've got the Sniper from him, and he has actually a little flamer pistol that'll probably get shot as well. Jesus Christ, okay.
Okay, go for it.
You alright with that one, yeah? So I need 12 dice. They've not remained stationary, so... Oh, Warp Cog I need to do, sorry. This is the buffs. So Jezzails first, 2 up is what I'm wanting, so they get +1 to wound. The Storm Fiends get +1 to wound, and the... Who else needs it? The Sniper, the little character Sniper. That's who I'm giving it to. The Sniper can have +1 to wound, and he gets +1 to wound. Additionally, because he hasn't moved, I'll announce it as I shoot with him because I think I'm allowed to do that. So these will go first into the Marshal. It's 4s and 2s here, and nothing else. 6s are auto wounds. So that one's a bit cocked. So 3 auto wounds. Twos, and that's another 3. So 6 saves, Ren 2.
Sixes. He's dead.
Yeah, 12 damage. That was unfortunate, the roll in there, man.
Story of my game.
Yeah. It was the right thing to do to commit him in, though. See if you can get into that back line and smash in.
It was the gambit.
Sniper is going to shoot the only thing he can shoot, which is them. He's not going to overcharge. He's just going to be hitting you on 3s and 2s here.
Yep.
Might be 4s and 2s even. Oh, he didn't move, so it would have been 3s and 2s. But it doesn't matter, because...
He misses.
Misses. So he's done. The Pistola dude is going to shoot into your Fusils.
Yeah.
And he is 6 shots.
Yep.
And it's 2s and 4s here. 2s and 4s. Yeah, Fusils, closest unit. So 2 miss. 4s. 3 at Rend 2. Which they didn't move, the Fusils, so it'll be Ren 1.
Takes them all.
1 damage each.
So 3 dead.
And then the Storm Fiends. We are going to put everything from the Storm Fiends into the big unit of Fusils.
Cool.
So Wind Launchers first. +1 to hit and wound because of the Honor Guard trait. So it'll be... Was it that unit that had you +1 to hit and wound as well, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you only get 1, don't you? So I'm just checking. So 3s and 2s here. Wind Launchers. All hit. 2s. There's a couple of 1s. Oh, God. 3 saves, Ren 2. into the ones all the way at the back.
Save 1.
D3 damage each for 4 damage. And then the rattling cannons, these are the shot number. So that is 12, 14, that was that, 24. So I've got 12 dice, I'll just roll it twice. These are 3s and 2s.
Yep.
And I'll just roll the wound rolls and then we'll do the whole thing again. Oh God. 5, and then 3s again. I'll roll that again. And then 2s on these. 2, 4, 11 saves. Rend 1. They did move, didn't they? Yeah, so just Rend 1, 11 saves. That's not too bad though.
2, 4, 5.
5 dead, that's it. And from that, we go into charges.
I'm going to cover.
Oh, covering fire. Yeah, sorry, but I forgot you were saving that one the whole time.
Um,
So, covering fire, whoever you're doing it with, it has to be the closest unit, which might be an issue because the clan rats are pretty close. So you have to be
Yes.
careful who you pick from.
yes. They're on 12 because they moved, so it has to be them.
So it'd be... I mean, if it's this unit, it's this. If it's that unit, it'd be this, I think.
I'm going to pick them.
To try to get the Storm Fiends down.
Yeah.
Fair? So they're not the +1 to hit and wound, unfortunately.
Nope. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Oops.
Yep.
6, 8, 10. How many did I say? 17. 12.
There's 8, so it's 17, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because you're the
2.
+1.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. 4s, and 4s normally, so I'll go 5s and 4s.
5s and 4s, yeah. Because there's no other buffs you could give us the...
Nope. That's shit. 1.
5's the hit. 5's the hit really does that to you, like.
Yep.
Passes it. Oh no, Ren 1?
Yeah, round 1.
Takes it. Gauntlet. Right. Charges. Gravetide. Yes.
Oh.
Storm Fiends. Yes. 7 gets a bit interesting here. So, probably not the way I should be doing this, actually. Probably should have... I probably should have just sunk in with all the clan rats and out else, but it's fine. Gauntlet guy can't make it in. That's okay. Clan rats. Clan rats don't make it in.
Hey!
That's it. I think that's it. So, combat-wise, we're going to do... That's only 8 wounds. You might hit me back. I don't mind if that dies at the same time. So I'm going to do over here first and just hope that they whiff. So, piling in. I'm going to move your tokens behind there.
Yeah, go for it.
Just so we can see them. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pile in 3 like that to try and open up the space. And just do that so the shock gauntlet can get in. I don't know if this one will be. Because I think the base might be too big.
No, he's in.
Oh, he's in. Okay, that's all right. So, I don't have any command points to spend anyways, so we're just going to attack in. We're going to do 2 into the steel helms, and we're going to do 3 into the fusiliers. That -1 to attack thing that you give me is until your next turn, I'm guessing?
Yes.
So...
I'm going to use Hold the Line. And I
Okay.
can do this for free because I've got a envoy.
Yeah,
with
what does
the
it do?
unit. Basically, I've got Strike Last, but I've got a 5-up ward for the rest of the turn.
Oh, that's pretty good. Is that just to the steel helms, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, fair. So, I'll do the ones into the steel helms first then, because while we've got that active. So it's just clubbing blows for this one. 6 attacks, but reduces down because you've reduced it by 1.
Correct.
So it's 4 attacks, which are 4s and 2s here. 4s and 2s. 3 hits. 2s. That one. 3 saves, no rend, but 2 damage each.
I'm +1 to save. This is into the
steel helms.
steel helm. So I'm +1 to save because of my runic crucible.
Mm-hmm.
So they're normally 4s, I say, but I'm just going to double check. Yeah, normally 4s. Your end, nothing. Is that right?
Yes.
So 3s. Save 1.
2 damage.
2. Sorry.
Should I have charged? I should have charged them clan rats. Because I could have done that. Never mind. What would it have been? 7, 8? Yeah, never mind. Right, we'll do the ones into the Fusiliers now. So we'll do the clubbing blows first. There's going to be 6 of these because there's... Oh no, 4 of these because there's only 2 clan rats for clubbing blows. So same 4s and 2s into the Fusiliers now. 3 hit. And 3 wounds, no rend.
3s. Sorry, this is the Fusiliers. So
Yeah,
it's 4s.
Fusiliers.
Take 1.
2 damage. And then the shock gauntlets.
Sorry.
What do you think?
I took 2 there, didn't I? But I've got a 5 up ward. I just did it.
Oh,
I've
okay,
just said
no
it
worries.
as well. So 1 goes back. Sorry, Jordan.
I was looking away. I'll be honest, I assumed you'd roll it. It's fine.
No.
Right, shock gauntlets. 4 attacks goes down to 3. These are 4s and 2s, but 6s get D6 extra attacks.
Cool.
That's not 6. Give me a 6. It's not a 6. Just 1. 2s. Yes, that is rend 1 on these.
Into the Fusiliers. It's fine.
Fine, that's it. Should have sent the clan rat in. Never mind. That's it. You hit me back.
Gravetide. Over there. So there is 9 boys. That's 18 attacks, 19 attacks because there's a champion.
Mm-hmm.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. +1, 4. Champion. It's 4s and 4s.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I got an auto wound. Get out. Okie dokie.
4s. So that is 4 at no rend.
I'm sure I'm 6s, so it's 4 damage.
Yep.
4 damage. And now I actually need to, I'll be honest, I need this to overperform because I've only killed 1 unit so far this round. And I need 2 to get the battle tactic, which I'd picked. So, where the hell is it? Because I don't actually know. There it is. War Scrolls for the Gravetide. Right, so it's got 8 attacks. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I think this is a good shot. 2s and 3s. Ren 1, but it's damage 2 because of the charge. So if I get a good few in here, I could manage it. So 2s and 3s. 2s. Dropping 2. And 3s. Dropping 1. So that's 2, 4, 5. Oh shit, it might not be enough. 5 at Ren 1.
So saving 2.
So that's 6 damage. So it's not going to be enough to do what I want.
5, 6. You bastard. Stand up, mate. There we go.
Right. And then you hit me back.
Yeah.
With anything else you've got.
So it's these 2. So the steel helms, it'll be the same. So it'll be 18 attacks. 6, 8, 10, 12,
you've got everyone's in range, isn't
14,
it? Oh yeah, you're
16,
good.
18. And I'm +1 to hit because of the Hurricanum.
All right, yeah, no
It's
worries.
only within 12. So it's going to be 3s, then 4s. Not bad.
I'm definitely not sending the Storm Fiends in next time. Man. Now that I've seen how this could turn.
So that is what? 3, 6 at no rend, mate.
4 ups. Pass 2, fail 4. That is actually one wound assigned, sorry. So he's now on 1 wound.
Then we have Fusiliers, which are shit, so don't worry about them. Melee weapons, they've got a bayonet each, so it's 6 bayonets.
Just to point out, 1 wound does kill the Storm Fiend.
Yeah, but it's 4s and 4s. You'd be alright, I think. 4s. 2 go through.
You're putting me on a 50-50 potentially here. It's
One.
a 50-50. Oh, you course, right, okay, so yeah, shotgun to the guy is dead.
Huzzah!
Yeah, that's it.
That's all the combat.
Yeah, you didn't need to pile in, so you're fine. I bring D3 rats back to each unit.
Yeah.
That only had lost one. This one had lost a couple, so 2 rats to this one. However, battle tactic has failed now because I needed to kill 2 units, and I tried to spread the damage too much.
Puts you on 2.
Yeah, it does. That's really bad. So,
To put it this way, if I get the turn, there's hope. If I
Yeah.
don't,
well, I don't know if I don't, and then I
You
can't take a battle tactic. So it's a case of, do I kill you enough to then score with?
I think I
remaining?
crumble.
It's 2 turns left, is it?
So
no, 3
this
turns
is,
left.
This is turn 3, like what we're rolling for. You ready?
Yeah, let's go for it. Right, hold on. Let's work out. I'm behind by 12.
Yeah.
So it's a case of, can I score points? And then do I have enough to like finish the game? Because if I kill your whole army, you can't score. But in terms of battle tactics, I don't know what you can realistically get. You might be able to get 1 or 2. But what I'm probably needing to do here is kill almost everything and take objectives. And just swarm the points so you can't score primaries, which is a bit tough. We need to roll off for which objective is active.
It's you. Well, it's the active player.
So I
that
have
would
to
do it.
choose first anyways.
Yeah.
So I think, I'll be honest with you, I think if I give you it, I actually think you come back into this and probably edge me out just on points. I think I'd kill your army, but I think you win on points. So
Yeah.
I'm probably going to take the risk, and I'm going to try to end the army now so that I can just get away and just see what happens. So I am going to take it against better judgment. So I will roll to see which objective is active,
Yep.
and you can choose what we're doing. Oh no,
Yep.
but I'm the underdog.
Correct.
So I can then choose if I re-roll.
Yep.
Okay. It's that one, isn't it?
Yes. So it's objective 3. So you're going to stay with
I'm
it.
going to stay with it because it's at least guaranteed points that way. I don't take a battle tactic. I don't need to worry about that.
Nope.
So I just go into my turn and see what I do here. I don't have a four command points. Let's get that bit right at least. And then I need to work it out.
2.
Am I using a rally anywhere? No. Am I
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
casting? Maybe.
Mind if I do a rally real quick?
Yeah, you can do your rally straight. I mean, yeah.
4s, isn't
So
it?
it'll be the big one that you're having to do it on eye because
Yes.
of the combat, yeah.
4s. So here we go. That's helicopter. 2 come back.
Okie dokie. I need to quickly check my spell though. Skill Leap, Warp Gale, Wither. Wither's got an option. Right. I think I do Skitter Leap over there. Is that the way we do it? Skitter Leap with the general.
Yep.
Okay, so it fails. Don't need to worry about that anymore. Right, so done. So we just got a movement, unless you would like to spend a point to cast in my turn.
I am going to cast the Maleficent Maelstrom. No, JK. Purple Sun.
Purple Sun?
Because it's -1 to your save, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's also your -1 to cast for doing this, so you'll be 9.
So it'll be a 9 up.
Yep.
But I've got 3, is the way I'm looking at it. So it's kind of like use them or you lose them, isn't it? It's 9.
You'll get it. So just remember, this won't. It'll carry into your turn, but it's whoever.
Do I need to be so far away from you?
9 away.
9
Yeah.
away.
So you'll be able to counter charge if you want to spend it, but it just means you'll at least have it up ready for your turn.
Can this fly? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it can.
Yeah,
can't
it
it?
can fly.
So what I'll do is I'll just go 9.
Yeah. And the way it is if you land on there when you charge, it'll cost you movement, but if you land there, it won't.
Right.
Is the way that you'd have to do that.
Fine by me.
So from that, I think we just go into movement, and that's all there is to it.
Oh, I should have done it differently.
What do you want to place it somewhere else?
No, I should have cast a different spell, but it's fine. I'm learning.
Well, it couldn't have been that one anyways.
No, I know.
Oh.
I'm just thinking I should have cast my Chain Lightning.
And hope that it blasts
Hope that
through.
it bounces. But it's also unlikely that I don't think I outright kill anything, so I'm not losing a load of value.
No, that's fair. You would just do chip damage. It's a case of me then
Yeah.
messing up what I'm doing here. I really would cause it. So from there, we will go into movement. You just pop to there. I reckon I'm going to... This guy is going to just move forward to here. Actually, is he going to move there? Yeah. He'll go like to there. The Jezzails are going to move again. Which you can probably work out what I'm doing here. Jezzails have moved.
Yep.
The rats now need to move. Rats. Rats are going to run.
Yep.
Roll a run for 4 to take me to 10. And now that I feel as though the backline threat from you is gone, I'm just going to send as much as I can up on objectives. And I think the way that I'm looking at it is if I can just force you to basically try to pick where you want the damage to be. Because I don't think it's as easy now. Because I've got threats on multiple faces. So that is all the rats moved up. Run, so no charges.
Yep.
He's moved, they've moved. They are staying there because they're still out of combat.
Yep.
Storm Fiends probably stay where they are as well.
Yep.
Or do they retreat? I don't think the Storm Fiends have any shooting combat, so I might actually have to pull them out.
If they retreat, can they shoot?
No. No, they don't have any shooting combat, but they're a 100% shoot unit now. So what I think I do is just force objectives. I'm actually going to retreat them because they don't get to shoot anyways if I don't retreat them. And I'm going to just open it up for the clan rats like that. Turn you a bit. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Oh, I fucked up. I figured out something I should have done, but it's too far gone. Keep going.
Do you want to say what it was, or will that give away your game?
It'll give away.
Okay, right. We'll not do anything yet then. Right. That's all movement done that needs to be done. We now do teleports.
Yep.
So we're going to basically pull. The Jezzails won't be in range of anything. They're not where they need to be yet, so they just stay. Oh, that means that I probably don't pull him either, though. I don't think I do any teleports then. I haven't managed to get them in range. So I'll just leave it as it is. Yeah, that's fine. Right, we would go to shooting. There's not actually as much to do. 10 inch on him. Did I have moved him out of range, haven't I?
You have.
God damn it, right, okay. He's done. Wait, no, tech. Teleport.
Okay.
That's the old tech that you can use there. So just basically now outside of 9. So just so he can get his shots off, because I'm not going to be able to shoot with those the ogre, the Storm Fiends. So Storm Fiends now. I can't believe I've just left them in there to die like that. Right. The leader, the Arch Warlock, me boy, is 6 shots with a Storm Gauntlet. 2s and 4s here. Oh, I get to do my Warp Cog. So I'll do that. So I'm going to Warp Cog the leader.
Yep.
Actually, that doesn't. No, not leader. I'll Warp Cog the Jezzails for +1 rend and +1 to wound. And I'm going to Warp Cog the sniper who's moved up front for +1 to wound. That's it. I'm not doing any more.
Cool.
So we'll do the gauntlet first. These are 4s and 2s going into the Fusiliers.
Yeah.
There, I mean, it's.
Una mas.
I'm sure. Was it 4s and 2s or 2s and 4s? So there is actually hits here.
Oop.
4s. So that's 2 saves, rend 2.
into...
Fusiliers, little ones.
So they've
Yep.
stood still, so it's rend 1, so 5s. Take them both.
1 damage each. That's him done. The sniper boy is going to shoot into your Fusiliers at the back, and I'm going to try to block them off a bit. Just checking what these can hit, and it's basically only that group. Yeah. So sniper boy goes into the Fusiliers.
Yep.
2 shots. He's +1 to his wound, and that's it.
Yep.
Do I want to make him +1 to hit? He's moved, so he wouldn't have the benefit. And do I have anyone else that needs it? They'll need the all-out attack, maybe. No, they'll kill him anyways, won't they? I'll give the +1 to hit to him. So I'm going to give an all-out attack on that one. So the Warlock Engineer is 2s and 2s on this.
Yep.
Crits or auto wounds. 2 hits. 1. Oh, come on. 2. So that is 2 at rend 2 into the Fusiliers all the way at the back.
So they... Have they stood still?
Since this battle round they have.
So
I'm assuming we just...
Yeah, so it's -1, so save 1.
So it's D3... I should have overcharged him. D3 damage for 1 damage into that Fusiliers. Yep. Now the Jezzails are going to go into that unit that's on the middle objective. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are going to be 4s and 2s. 6s or autos. So that is 4 saves, rend 2 into the centre mass.
6s. Nope, they're dead.
Dead. Lovely. Then that's it for shooting.
Yep.
And we go to charges.
Go for it.
So, clan rats.
Yep.
10.
We're in.
So I'll get these into the corner. And we'll put all the little ones in the corner.
Yeah, that's
We've
fine
got
by me.
more than enough to do with this, haven't we?
Fine by me.
Then the movement trays come in. Okay, so that's all the clan rats done. The Gravetide's going to try a long charge. See what happens. I don't think. Oh, don't know. 8 could. I don't think 8's enough.
No, you're looking for a 9.
Is it a 9? You reckon?
Yeah.
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 Right. So 9 needed. So that
sweaty
doesn't
hands
change
there.
anything. Then from there, that's all my charges done.
Yep. Oh,
Which-
sorry. We went past it, but covering fire.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Go for it.
So it would have been into the Storm Fiends anyway from these guys.
So the rats were still close. No, because I'd retreated out, so the rats were still closer.
Right, so
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
to go into the
Yeah,
rats.
it has to go in the rats.
Stress.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24.
25. 4, 6, 10, 14, 16, 18, 20, 23, 25. So, 5s.
Yeah, 4s.
Fives.
No, wait, no. Well, you -1. I'm just working, but that unit was my battalion, my general's battalion.
Oh, okay.
So it's 4s.
So 4s then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woohoo, value.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
Oh, it's okay. The +1 to hit wound was actually really good.
Yeah. So
Now
it'll
you're
be threes.
3s. Yeah. There's every chance that we've changed the orientation of the.
Oh, it's not on.
Oh, it's not on.
Remember.
Right. Okay.
So 3, 6, 9, 11.
6,
At rend 1.
8, 10, 11. 6s. Passing 2 of them, which means 9 will die.
Yep.
So you stay there. And we'll just get rid of you and leave you there. And that's it.
Yep. So that leaves me on 1 command point.
Stay there. Yep. Yeah, that's it. We just do combat now.
Go for it, bud.
So, pile in as much as we can. We're going to wrap around. Oh, actually, do I want to drag you into 3? Probably not.
I'll beat you with me fucking staff, mind.
I mean, you can try.
Whack!
So, we'll pull you there. We'll try to pull you this movement trait in a bit if we can. I'm going to have to, like, move
Yeah,
it,
just
like,
shimmy it with
there.
the... You feel like a proper war general now. You need one of them pushers. You know, like the old school pushers that they used to have.
Oh, aye.
Where they went... That's what you need.
Tell her, chaps. We're off to war.
We go to war, boys. Tally forth.
That's about as good as I'm going to get it. Okay, that's fine. So we just need to work out how many rats are in. So we're going to do the ones on the fusils first, and we'll work out from there. So all of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rats there. I'm going to do the back set here for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Mm-hmm. He's not a model.
That's fine.
He's with them, but he's not a model.
So I'm going to do 13 rats into these, and all the rest of them into there.
Cool.
So it's 1 rat from this block, okay?
Yep.
The leader himself is with a spiky head. Is God knows, is he missing? He might be missing. I can't see the spike, but I thought I had him in there. Right, we'll do... I mean, if he's not there, maybe I've removed him. So it's fine. We'll just say there's no leader. So that's 26 attacks.
They're going to hold the line again?
Yes. So this is going in the fusils first. 26 attacks on these ones. So I'll do 3, 6, 18, 22. A couple more dice here. 24, 26. So this is all going in the fusils. These are going to be 4s and 5s.
Yep.
Do an all-out attack now. What am I realistically wanting points for? No, yeah, I'll 4s and 5s. I'm just going to keep it as it is.
Okay.
So fusils, I'll mark the autos. There's 2 6s in there.
Yep.
So if you just note those, and I'm going to just pick out the hits.
2.
It's very bad, actually. 5s.
I'm starting to believe, Jordan.
Yeah, I would too. So only 1. It's only 3 saves.
Ouch.
Going into the fusils. That's really bad.
Any rend?
No.
So 4s.
Yep.
That's save all but
1 more dice. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13 plus anyone in the back row that can hit. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 guys there. So that's 36 attacks from these. I'll just roll 18
going
twice.
to spend my final command point to all-out defense.
Right, that's fine. So 80, I'm doing these twice. So 4s and 5s. Autos, that was 6.
knocked, don't worry. 4.
Yeah. 5.
5.
But only like 3 hits on top of that, so these are 5s. So just 5 at the moment. And then we do it again. 4s and 5s. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 saves right now.
Okay.
This is looking a bit more promising until you make your save rolls. So 5s. Oh God, nothing. So it's just
10.
10 saves, no rend. Into the Steel Helms, who are on +1 to save. I'll +1 to save and 5 up ward.
You know I wouldn't have needed to all-out defense because I'm still +1. So.
Oh, then yeah. So just take it back.
Sorry about that, because that's from Runic Crucible. 3s. So taking 4.
4 dead.
Yeah. Which is them perfectly.
Okie dokie.
Ooh. 5 upwards.
Oh, yeah.
Still 4 dead.
Still 4. But you remembered.
We're learning.
Yeah,
Okay, that's you done.
Yeah, you hit me back.
Few souls. It's just me now, isn't it?
Yes.
We'll do the steel helms because they're first in me list. So there's 5 there plus the leader, so that's 11 attacks. 6, 8, 10, 11. 4s and 4s, mate. 2 go through.
Are you +1 to hit because of the thing? Or is that range?
So I am.
Yeah, so add 1, is it 1, 2 more, 3 more in?
3 more in.
4, oh wait, what was that, 3 there?
That was a already
different?
roll.
Okay.
So we're looking at 3 saves, mate.
No rend?
No rend.
5 ups. Taking 3, is that from the steel helm?
From the steel helms.
We will indeed though take the 3 from here just because I'm getting rid of the loose ones instead.
And this is from the fusils.
Yep.
4s. And 4s. Nothing.
Okie dokie. So that ends the turn, and now I bring rats back. D3 to this one.
Yep.
For 3 rats here. I'll bring them back already on them. No, actually, I want them like right next to you so I can continue hitting. So I will. Because if I put them at the
Going
back,
to beat you up.
yeah, if I put them at the back, they won't be in range.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just have them right next to you.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that is that. On the other unit for 2 rats from this corner back over here. We'll put them right on the objective. Make sure I've got bodies there. And then we score. So I'll score 2, 3, plus 2 for the more, which is 5, but no battle tactic.
So you're on 7.
Yes. And that is, the gambit is that I've done enough damage that I can hopefully, because I keep the primary away from you, I think.
Yes.
Oh, so that's
yes.
good. This turn's a good scoring turn probably for me.
Yes.
But then I need to really, really push the shit into you really on the next one. So we'll see how that goes. But it's your turn, mate.
Seize the centre, Jordan.
2 units wholly within.
Yep, and not in combat.
Yes. So you'll also definitely need to make sure you get rid of that Gravetide.
Potentially not, because it's off the centre. So 3 back from that.
Shall I save you? Because I got Ian with this.
Right.
I can counter charge.
Oh yes. No, I'm going to banish it anyway though.
Okay, I'm just making
what
sure
I should have done, instead of casting the Purple Sun, is run for a banishment on that anyway.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what I fucked up doing.
But didn't you have more casters left? Or do you not need line of sight? I don't know, maybe you don't. You had more casters left, you probably could have done
well,
it.
that's exactly it. So I fucked up.
Okay, my bad.
I
probably would have let you play that back.
That's all right. Starting with that. Banishment roll.
Yes.
On
No.
5, that's not enough.
Well, I'll check, but I'm damn sure it's like 6 or 7.
And you can't double try and banish, can you?
Not that I'm aware of, no. I mean, we can check.
No, that's fine. To be fair, she's not in line of sight, so it won't matter.
So banishment was a 7 up.
Yeah, I got a 5.
And then I'm going to read banishment and just see what the wording on it is, because it might be range and it might be unlimited. Your hero phase, 30-inch range, banishment roll of 2d6 equal to 2, or banishment value. Doesn't say anything about line of sight.
Oh.
But it does...
Does it say that I can't try and do it? Because that would make sense.
It doesn't specify. Core rule.
Because I would imagine that'll be a core rule that you can't.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily say. Manifestation. Banishing. So if you were to banish a manifestation, you pick a manifestation within 30 inches of them to be target, then make a roll. You cannot pick the same manifestation as the target of this ability more than once per turn. So
there it is.
Yeah.
I knew it would be like that, but I just wanted to double check. So, what are we doing here? What are we doing, Tom? Runic Crucible, because these have fell away. So Runic Crucible's on them again.
Yep.
They also get the +1 to hit, as do them. which I forgot about actually.
Well, that's an aura on the +1 to hit, though,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes. So it's within 12.
This second one was for something else, I think. I can't
+1 save from the Runic Crucible.
but I don't... Did we talk in the +1 to hits last time?
Yes.
I thought there was something else that we talked. It's all right.
There was also a Mystic Shield in there that might have like...
That's what we were originally using it for.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
So,
let's have a look at the spell laws.
So, the Sorceress is going to try and cast Cinder Cloud.
Yep.
So this is on a 7, which I get. That's -1 attacks onto this unit.
Okay.
Should you allow it?
I don't have anything to block it from that distance, I don't think.
Okay.
So you can just have it. I'm not too worried about attacks there. I'm just going to try and hold bodies on the point.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
We will go for Chain Lightning over here.
Mm-hmm.
Or Elemental Lightning as it's called. Which definitely goes off on an 8.
That's...
Do you want me to read out what it does?
Yeah, please. I feel as though it's D3 to multiple units, but I could be wrong.
Pick an enemy unit that's within 18 and then make a casting roll. Inflict D3 mortal wounds, then roll a dice for each other enemy unit within the target's combat range. On a 4+, inflict D3 mortals. So you're looking at these 2 units.
Yeah.
Well, 3.
Yeah. Is that the last spell?
That's... yes.
And what did you roll there? 7?
An 8.
8. Is there anything else I want to play? Not massively, I don't think. Right, I'm gonna let it happen, but I've had an idea that is stupid, but I just want to try it out.
Go for
it. You do yours first, and then I'm gonna do mine.
So it goes. So it hits onto these guys. So then it'll go in either way. So D3 onto the target for 2.
Onto the Storm Fiends?
Onto the Storm Fiends, yeah.
We'll put that onto a wind launcher at the back here, I think.
So on a 4 up, it bounces to the... Then, nope. On
And
a
you-
4 up, it bounces to that guy. Nope.
Okay. You ready for mine?
Go for it.
Gonna cast in your turn.
Go for it.
Gonna cast
Maleficent
for
Maelstrom.
the Maelstrom.
Go for it.
And it might hurt me more. I mean, it
9?
lands. It'll land on the 9, on an 8 even. I don't know the rules for it, but I just know that when things die next to it, it gets more powerful.
Yeah, so
and I
it
think
used to be when it charges up to 6, it does D6, like D6 on 9 inches or something like that.
so. My thought is it'll hurt me, but it'll also hurt you, and I'm happy for units to die because I get to bring units back.
Couldn't tell you.
So
If it still hurts you, could not tell you.
oh well, I know. I'm pretty sure it's got to.
You would think.
So, it's not that one. Where is it gone? Right, Morbid Conjuration, Malevolent Maelstrom. Let's just work out how it gets set up first. Okay, wholly within 12 and more than 9 from all enemy units. So it has to start a bit away. So I don't know when it moves as well, which is the other issue I'm going to have.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this could just tank me. It's probably not the right spell to have used. I could have just D3 mortaled you and just left it at that. Set it up at a wholly within 12, visible to them in more than 9, which means I think I'm just going to hurt myself doing this.
Okay.
But I want to learn how it works, so we're going to just let it ride. Yep. Yeah, let's do it.
So, we go into movement.
Hero Phase move for me as well, actually.
Yes.
Forgot about that. So...
Go ahead, sir.
Right. This could be the wrong move. I was to move them. Oh, yeah, because then he doesn't get the buff, does he? So I was to move 6 there. That's within 3, which is fine. So I'm getting guarded. And then if you were to push up and unleash on him, I don't really mind.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy enough with that. That's my Hero Fizz move done. Oh, might have to be a non-hero unit. which I'm now thinking, is that the case? Because I can't remember. I feel as though something isn't allowed to do it, but I don't know if it's like the monsters aren't. So we'll very quickly check battle traits for 3 claw steps. A friendly non-monster. It's fine. Carry on. Yep, keep going.
Movement phase.
Yes.
Does that put him within 3? It does. But we'll roll a run anyway because we don't. No. We just move him up. Actually, yes, we do. 2. So there will get me it.
Okay.
It sucks that I need to move them, but hey ho. But it gives me my guarded oops, a daisy. Guarded hero ability.
Yeah, and I've moved my Jazales out of the range now to be able to negate that.
Whoops, a daisy. And then finally, just to like double sure myself on the
Is there another guy behind there?
Yes.
Yeah, he is. I forgot about the other guy.
so he's in plenty.
Cool.
So there's 3 units that are within 3
Yes.
at the board edge, the board center. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, I
Cool.
mean, realistically,
Cool.
you score that. The only way you don't is if I'm in combat with you. That's the only thing you got to be aware of.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the
The Gravetide.
yeah. It sucks, but I'm gonna have to shoot it. Is the way I'm looking at it. Okay, we moved the Maleficent, the Purple Sun. How far does Purple Sun move again? It was 10, wasn't it?
Someone tells
says-
me it's 8, but I'll find out.
Have a look for me, mate.
I should probably eventually print off a cheat sheet, really, because I'm doing a lot of hopping, and there's some stuff that I know I'm going to need to know.
Yes. No, I'm totally with you.
Yeah.
It's where I'm looking forward to the command bunker.
8.
8. Thank you very much, mate. So he's gonna go round here.
Maybe just like trickle it a little bit back just for the base edge, like
Yeah.
you're having to clear that. Yep.
He is going to move over here.
Mm-hmm.
They're fine where they are.
Yep.
We go to shooting. Storm of Shemtek.
Yeah, so it's battle round 3. So 3 D3, and you're needing 3 ups here.
Yep.
Who are you
So
putting them
it's
on?
into the Storm Fiends.
Yeah,
So I get them all.
6. So that will just kill 1 and pass the 2 wounds over to there.
The Fusils are going to shoot into the Gravetide.
Yep.
So it's going to be 1 attack each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 because of the captain.
Yep.
3.
Gravetide has 4 health left, and it's a 6 up save, so just whatever you basically just need 4 wounds and you kill it.
How many did I say? Sorry.
Is it 12 plus the cap?
12 plus the captain, yes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Plus 1. For El Capitan. El Capitan. I'm going to all-out attack this.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not doing anything.
So, 3s and 3s, is it? Because it's 18 because we've been general, so yes. So 3s and 3s, my friend.
Yep.
You see how that's balanced?
It's
pretty
going.
impressive.
There you go. There I was going. Rounded dice, man. You get
Yes.
the flat edges.
And 3s. So that is 4.
Just
rend 1.
to the wound. Yep, you get it.
Perfect. We go to charges.
Yes.
You don't want to shoot?
Oh well. Do I? Realistically, that bar one of them, the rest of them have at least part of the base that can see you, but this one doesn't. So it's going to be what, 5 Jazales. Closest target is actually has to be these because these 2 aren't eligible. which could put quite a lot of damage into you, but I'd be -1 to hit. Alternatively, I would look over here and do it. But they're then having to shoot into the fusils, of which there's only 3 of them left in the bloody unit. You did, I went first, didn't I?
You did, yes.
I'll counter charge over there with them rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
7 gets it.
7's in. And I think I'm just going to try to mop these off.
So remember, they're -1 attack.
Yes, that's fine. It's more just about getting bodies on the point.
Oh yeah, no,
and keeping you as
pretty
busy
much
as
got
possible.
that, like.
Yeah.
I don't see them elves doing that much. I don't think they do that much in combat.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Even if they do, I'm just happy for the rats to die and keep coming back.
Yeah.
You haven't outright killed a unit yet, and I'm kind of a unit that I can bring back yet, and I'm kind of waiting for that to happen because then I can just be like 1 CP, haha.
Yeah.
See. That's it. All my command points are spent, and it is you to hit.
Combat. So I'm going to use hold the line over here.
Yep.
And I'm going to go with the elves.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. Who do you? The actual elves are not the sorcerers.
The blackguard, yes.
Yep. Go for it.
So they get 2 attacks each, +1 for champion. So there is 5. Is there 5 boys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 boys. 21 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21.
Okie dokie. Let's see it.
3s and 4s.
You got 1 cock there. You might want to just quickly drop in. There you go. That's a good start.
Not bad. And then 4s this time.
Yeah.
Not terrible again. So what's that? We're looking at 3, 6, 9, 10.
5 ups. No rent, I'm guessing.
1 rent.
Oh, rent 1 rent 6 ups.
Oops, a daisy. I'm struggling to get the bloody dice out.
Saving 1.
So 9 damage.
9 die. We pull from the back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Did I return rats in the last turn? I didn't, did I?
I don't remember.
We'll play it as if I already done it because I actually don't know myself, so it's fine.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So 2, 4, 6.
We're in that part of the game where it's like everything's fuzzy.
So that's it. You done?
Yes.
Right. So I'll come in with these rats, I guess, and we're gonna pile in. I'm gonna just move that because I'm probably gonna swamp you a bit.
Yeah.
Like 3. Let's just get the first ones in. Realistically, technically they don't move through each other, but what I like, because either would move in tandem, so I would be able to do like that. And get using. These would slot to here. Sorry, thank you.
You're all right.
Slot to here. Move in. I'm at the point where I actually think I even go in and tag you like that.
Okay.
And just try to keep you in with me there. Right.
Oh shit! I forgot to charge me.
Do it. Roll it.
Me purple sun.
Yeah, roll it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go for it.
On a 5, it's not going to get.
Nah, 5 ain't enough. That's fine. Do you have command points spare or not?
Nope, that was it.
Okay. So, I mean, basically it's everyone that's in here and everyone that's in there, so it's going to be not him. Right, so we'll just do basically...
The fusils are probably dead.
Yeah,
I'm happy
I'm
to
gonna
just take them away if you
these
want.
5, 10, I don't know, I rolled pretty poor before. 5, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16.
Okay.
16 on base, so we're going to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I'll roll these twice.
Yep.
4s and 5s. Mark 1, 2 for deafness. And then
2.
2 for the moment. I'll roll the wounds on these and then we'll go into the next set. 3, 4.
4.
Yeah, and then again. That was pretty good though. 4, so that's an extra 3, 4, 5. So that's 9 total.
Yep.
No. 9 saves, no rend on the fusils.
6, 8, 9. 3 are dead. So yes, to the wound.
Oh, lovely. I mean, that could have went very differently there, so be careful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 on the other side. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I've rolled these twice. 4s and 5s going into those. So we're banking 3 auto wounds there. These are the 5s. Oh, go! No, that's 3 6s. 6 wounds for the moment. 7. Seven saves, no rend into the steel helms, who are +1 to save because of the crucible.
3s.
Got
2.
2 go. 5 up ward.
2.
2 go.
Rats.
And we'll take that. Empty base.
Yep.
Okay.
You get activate now. So you've got the steel helms and you've got him now.
And the sorceress.
And the sorceress.
I'm going to do the sorceress.
Yep.
Because it's just over
That
there
does make
for you
sense.
to do, isn't it?
I'm going to read the rules on this Maelstrom because I'm realising it probably should be charging up right now.
Yeah.
You carry on. We're going to find out.
I only get 1 attack. Oh my gosh. Okay, 1 attack, 3 and a 4. Fails.
Good talk.
Good talk there, John.
Right, so... right, Necrotic Vortex. Give it a point when it's set up. I'll just use this.
Yep.
I'll use a big
There
dice.
it is.
I'll use a big dice. I'll use a big dice because that's normally wound counters. Each time a unit successfully casts a spell, but no one's done that since. Each time a model is slain within 12 of it, and I think everything was within 12 basically. Well, maybe like 2 of the 3 of the all the fusils.
All the fusils.
3 fusils plus how many there?
2.
2. So 5. So
Yeah,
it goes
you're
up to
on
6.
So 6, yeah.
And then I need to work out other
It
stuff.
blows up.
Yeah, so can have maximum of 6. End of any turn. If it has 6, pick each unit for any enemy within 9 of it to be targets. And on a 2 up, you inflict the number of mortal damage equal to roll. So what'll end up happening is I'll hit me Storm Fiends and me Rat and maybe your Helms. And that's it.
Yep.
That's literally all I can do.
Yep.
But not my leader. So that's fun.
Let's finish combat because it's at the end of...
Oh, I know.
turn.
I'm just talking it out. Yeah, keep going.
It's you,
Oh, sugar it is.
because I did my sorceress.
We'll do that
So it's
then.
them rats over here.
So rats pile in. I think my beard just got caught in the microphone. That might have made a snap. Sorry, people, if you were watching that. You get up. You get up. You get up. Oh, poking you a bit. Right, so we're going to probably... I don't know if we split this a little bit, really. You've got the guarded hero ability, so I'd still be -1 to hit in combat, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So what I do is I basically just put everything into the black guard and nothing into your sorceress.
Yep.
Which is going to be 1, 2. That's the 5 there.
Ooh,
10, 12. Yeah,
sorry.
go on.
Pick an enemy unit in combat with this unit to be the target. Roll a d3. Roll a dice on a 3 up, subtract 1 to hit and wound rolls from the target until the start of your next turn.
Go for it.
You are -1 to hit and wound.
Right, so I'm 24 attacks because you've already given us -1 to...
Attack, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to change that to a 6 because I've got 12 dice counting out here. So instead of 4s and 5s and 5s and 6s,
Hey!
I'm rolling these twice. All of them are going to the black guard. 6s are auto wounds. So basically, I'm probably just relying on 6s to hit here.
Yeah. Weight of dice and that, innit?
So 1 auto wound with 1 hit. Yes. 1 auto wound, 1 hit. I'll roll the wound roll. Wound, so 2.
2.
1 more. And then
bad.
6s. This is going to be 3 saves, no rend. They got very heavily debuffed. Jesus.
What are they on?
Probably 4s. Maybe 5.
4s. Fail 2.
1 damage each. I'm assuming do they not have the ward thing anymore?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
They give it to the hero, but that's it.
Okay.
They don't like give each other it anymore.
Right, so
My Hurricanum.
Hurricanum comes in.
Let's find it. Boot me on the face with the staff. That's what I'm going to do. So the Warhorse's steel shod hooves. So these are 5s and 3s. Oops. 1 hits, 1 wounds. That's no rend.
Damage.
Just 1. Then the Wizard's staff is 4s and 4s. 2 hits. 2 wounds at -1.
6s. Nope.
D3. 4.
Yeah, you should still be in combat there, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Just. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's done.
Okie dokie. Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Yes. Yes, that is everything.
Scoring?
So you'll get your seize the center for 4. You'll
Yep.
get the center objective for 1, but that is it. So you'll score 5 for that round.
So it puts me on to 19.
And I'll bring D3 rats back to the
Yep.
side with the Hurricanum for 3, and then the side with the Blackguard for 3. So 3 there. I'm realizing that maybe I should take 20-man rat units just so they can actually die.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the position where I wouldn't mind losing a unit just so I can bring the damn thing back.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I've now swarmed on a point, and I feel as though the 40-man's holding in there, just taking primaries is pretty damn good. So, right. End of turn. Blow up.
Blow up.
So it's a 2 up for each unit, and it's equal to the roll. So there's a chance I kill a Stormfiend outright.
He is hoping.
Yeah, so we'll roll the Stormfiend first. 2 up. 5 mortal wounds. He was 2 left, so he actually he drops, and then it goes 3 on, which puts one of these at 3, so we'll just get rid of that him on the back. That was great. Then the Clan Rats for 3 mortal wounds. We'll get rid of these 3.
You might clear the steel helms though.
Yeah, well, that's the hope. So, well, let's just be the 1. Oh, come on!
5 up ward save?
No, it doesn't go off. It's a 2 up.
Oh,
it's
is
a
it
2
a
up for
2
the
up?
ability to trigger. Aye, so that's what I'm saying. So no damage at all. Oh,
And then it's removed, so at least it's gone.
Why did I summon it? Like, why? I wanted to learn, and I learned. I did learn in today. Jesus.
So we go into turn 4, Jordan.
Yeah, we roll
And
off.
we roll off.
What's the score right now?
It's 19 to 7.
9-7. So I could take this, right? Okay. So.
Oh yeah.
So I would take the priority because of their
Yes.
ties, and then I now can take a battle tactic because it's not a double turn.
Correct.
So I would do it, and then I would pick.
While you think, I'm going to nip to the toilet.
That's fine. I think I've already worked it out. I think. Yeah. I think I've sussed it. So what I can do is I could basically cut. I mean, if you can see it, I think I'm on top camera, maybe. Not even sure. I could take this, which is wholly within Tom's territory, and right now I've got a lot of rats next to it. He's not got many units, and unless I allow him to somehow redeploy onto it, he's not going to be able to do anything there. So that is definitely a start. I could go to kill a unit that's in his Honor Guard General Regiment, but that means that I'm having to kill this Fusilier unit or his Hurricanum, and I don't even know if I put enough damage in to kill the Fusiliers at this point. So I probably leave that as it is. I don't remember what the rest of the battle tactics are, in truth, because I could go for seize the board edge. Need to remove these. But for seize the board edge, I need to have a unit on the board edge that wasn't there, that hasn't been like added there just recently. So that becomes a problem. Let me see, what else have we got here? So I can't even get ordained charge because I won't be able to get the number of units in to where I need them to be, which is unfortunate. Seize the centre's not on, take the flanks is not, attack on 2 fronts. That is probably not going to happen. Right.
Hello, sorry.
No, it's okay. So, what I might do is do not waver.
Which is what?
Well, we need to roll. Actually, we need to roll to see where the thing is.
So it's, you are the active. So it's in the middle.
So I'm going to re-roll that naturally. And now it goes over to there.
Yep.
So I keep that as it is. That's fine. I'm going to do not waver. So it's basically 2 units have to fight, and I can't lose a unit this turn.
Oh, that's not happening.
So I feel as though that's not too bad for me. Like, all I've got to worry about is the Storm Fiends or this hero dying, but I'll just move them out of the way of harm.
Yeah.
Is my fault there. So do not waver is going to be the command. The battle tactic. We go to hero phase. We reset to 4 points each. And what I might do is I might do a rally on the Storm Fiends now, just so they've got a little bit of a health buffer.
Yeah.
Because it's it's 1 command point worth. So rally on the Storm Fiends, which heals 3/4, which basically gets that guy back up to full.
Yep.
Which I'll take. From there, hero phase continues. We have 1 spell casting to do. I may have learned the lesson from the Maelstrom.
I haven't.
Well, there's the thing. So if I put the Maelstrom in, it can move. So I can actually... but it moves in your turn.
Yes.
So you can only move it in your turn. So really, you shouldn't put the Maelstrom in unless you're definitely getting into there.
Yeah.
So I can put the Maelstrom there and then send it.
Yeah. He's looking like it.
I think I'm going to do it.
Go for it.
So, because it'll go to 12 to here.
Yep.
And then I can fly it to here. And I think that's just good value. Because
Yep.
if it blows up, it does actually do a lot. So Maelstrom on a 6. Which it's... I don't even know what its casting value is, actually.
If you go back
It's not the keywords, is it? No.
and then do the drop down on it.
Yeah, it's a 6. You can try to block it.
I'll try and block it with my... Who's trying to cast it?
Doesn't really matter too much, but...
Cocked.
Oh.
Nope.
No, right, so Maelstrom comes out. So, we're going to... Maelstrom 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's see how this goes, because I can only see it going horribly for me. It can go all the way up to there, just can't be within 3 of you.
Does it have to be not 9 away from me?
God's sake, it probably does as well. Yeah, so this is what I keep forgetting. So I could put it there. And then it's got to be wholly within 12. Or I'll put it up to here. Wholly within 9. Like wholly outside.
It's alright, don't worry.
Sorry.
He's not
I forget that he's not glued down, but to be fair, then I would have still just ended up sending it further, wouldn't I? So either way, that wasn't a very good move by me. I think one of them
Yeah, one of them was over
like there or something,
Yeah.
maybe. So 9 away. Be a bit more careful, yeah.
Does it need to be 9
Oh,
away
it
from that?
is. God damn it, Tom. Right, okay. We just accept that I might hurt myself here, and I think that's all we do.
He is hoping.
So, God, right, it's fine. Maelstrom's up. I'm still doing it. So, Maelstrom's up. It gets a point. Rat's doing rat things, Tom.
Yep.
This is what we do. We just hurt each other. Which does mean I need that not to blow up just yet.
I'm going to try and rally these guys. If that's
Yeah,
okay.
go for it. You roll.
Looking for 4s, of which I get 1.
Okay, so I'll let you do that. I'm going to carry on with my movement phase now.
Yep.
6 to him to get him over to there. I think the Maelstrom's going to move a fly a whopping 8 to here.
Yep.
The Storm Fiends
Are going to kill themselves and take pity on Tom.
probably, but hopefully not. They stay.
Yep.
Well, actually, to be fair, I could move them and teleport them, and if I do that, I've got angles. I've got command points to spend. I was going to drop... no, I know what I'm going to do. I'll move them,
Uh-huh.
right? Just
teleport
within
them.
6, so I can teleport them later. These have to stay. He can stay there for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's going to do is these will... I think just move 6 over to the point. Well, I don't want them to die. Don't die on me, boy. Just to there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep them in range of both of them. And that's it for movement. Well, no, I do the teleports now, sorry. So I will teleport the Jezzails, I think. I probably need to. But then I can't see your Fusiliers, actually. Do you mind if I just change the way they're moved?
Go for it.
So if I just do, they're still moving, but they're going to do like this, and they're going to actually now fully stick up. This guy will teleport over to here now.
Okay.
Is that the way I want to do this? No, over to here, behind this.
Okay.
And I think that's it for the moment. You're looking at counter charges, like.
Just curious.
Yeah, no worries. Right, and from there, we go into shooting. Yes, so Jezzails first, because they only really have one job right now. And I spend an all-out attack on the Jezzails.
Yep.
And it's going to be 3s and... Warp Cog, sorry. Jezzails Warp Cog, +1 to wound. Storm Fiend's Warp Cog, +1 to wound. And Sniper Warp Cog, +1 to wound. So that's it, done. So Jezzails going all into the Fusiliers.
Might as well all out defense.
Yeah, that's fair. So 6. So these are going to be...
negate all of your rend.
Yes, it will. Still 2 damage pop though. 3s and 2s. So, I'll roll that again. 2 definite.
Yep.
Those are 3, lovely. 2s. So, 3 plus 6, 8 saves, and in effect, no rend.
4 ups.
That's going to be dirty.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
12 wounds, 2, 4, 6. Won't kill the unit, but kills most of them. Which means the punch is gone, thankfully. I was eyeing up taking a hero out, but I figured I just need to get your damage out first.
Did they have precision or anything like that?
Well, sorry, I couldn't have done it this turn, but when he's near them with Holy within 13, he can make them ignore the guarded hero, so I don't get the minus...
what I was wondering.
Yeah, I don't get the -1 to hit, and I can shoot within range. That's them done. He's going to shoot into this blackguard, just normal shots. So it's going to be... Well, he gets +1 to wound from the Warp Cog, so it's going to be 3s and 2s here.
Yep.
He is going to overcharge. So on a 1, he'll take damage, but on a 2, his weapon damage becomes flat 3. So he's fine. So his 2 shots here are going to be flat 3 damage.
Cool.
So it's 3s to hit and then 2s to wound. 1 hits and 1 wounds at Ren 2.
Whoops.
Oh, go again.
Fails.
Fails. 3 damage flat.
Who's this into?
Into the Blackguard.
Blackguard,
Yep.
so they just take 3.
Okay.
Now, question. Was any of them within 12? Like 1 or 2, you reckon?
2.
2. We'll put it up to 3. That's fine. Okay, from there, he's shot. The Storm Fiends are going to shoot. I don't really know who they want to shoot. I think I'm just going to let that the Purple Sun do whatever it wants right now. But I think I'm going to put everything into the Celestial Hurricane. Yeah, we're going to... Actually, I tell you what. I'm going to split fire. Which could be awful. So 1 Rattling Gun into the Huracan and 1 into there. Both of them are... these aren't your generals, are they? This isn't General's Regiment, so that is.
Yes.
So first Rattling Gun going into the Steel Helms.
Yep.
3d6 shots. That's not very many. 5 shots. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s. No. And that's 2 saves, Ren 1. But you're +1 to save?
Yes.
So 1 goes through.
Yes, 1 goes in, just 1 damage.
Just 1?
And then the other Rattling Gun going into the Huracanum. That's a bit better. That's 8 shots there. 5, 8. And these are going to be 3s and 2s because of the General's Regiment. 2 missing. 2s. So that is 6 saves, Ren 1. How many health does that gang have?
Who?
The big guy?
Celestial.
The Huracanum.
Let's have a look.
12.
All right, there's a
This
Ren
is
1.
Ren 2 or Ren 1.
Ren 1.
So looking for 5s. So taking 3.
Okay, takes 3 health, that's it. We go into charges.
Yep.
Or unless you're covering fire.
I am indeed.
Okay.
Am I? Can you do shooting abilities
What do you mean?
with covering fire? You can't, can you?
It's you can shoot as if it's your shooting phase. I don't know. It depends what your wording is. What
'Cause
are you
I've got
thinking like?
Storm of Shemtech.
Oh no. Well, is it listed as a range profile or an ability? It'll tell you if it's your turn only.
Once per turn, army, your shooting phase.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So are you or you're not bothering with the because you've only got free Fusiliers?
What else am I going to spend them on?
Well, it's your turn after this.
I think I'd give you it after this, and we talk through.
Yeah.
Because I'll be wiped out. Or I think we can talk it out at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll cover in fire. Why not? So 6 shots, 7 shots into the Jezzails.
7 into the Jezzails. You didn't move. I did move.
I'm 5s and 4s.
Just have it, because then I'll spend a point on a rally if I need to bring anything back.
So 3, 1.
Fails it, so take 1. Boop. Done.
That's it.
Right. From that, we would do charges.
Yep.
I've already got a combat over there sorted. I've already got a combat over here sorted. I'm going to try and charge with that, because I can fly. So
Okay.
I don't know. 7 doesn't look good enough, but what we
No,
can
I
do...
think it was an 8. Just take it out.
I reckon it'd be an 8 as well, to be fair. I mean, it's tight, but I do think that's an 8. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say 8. So, just short. Leave it as it is. I don't think I charge anything else. I think that's it. I just go into combat. We are going to do... Yes.
Thingy over here.
What realistically could die in this phase? And the answer's not loads. So it's probably this. So I'm going to just take you off the base, okay?
Go for it.
Just because then it'll be easier to maneuver around you. Which means get up. Get up, your bum. 1, 2. You're going to have to string out a bit. Go there. You go there. Right, from that, it's basically everything that I want about this guy, who then doesn't hit. So it's going to be 15 attacks, 30 attacks under the Hurricanum.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
I will
12,
all out
14.
defense.
On the Hurricanum?
Yep.
So these are 4s and 5s. I'm not doing anything else special with this. I'll roll these twice. So 2 definite. Yeah, 2. That's 5. So hit all them 5 up wounds, and then 5. That's a lot of 6s. 6, 7, 8, 9. And 10, 11, 12. No rend into the Hurricanum. For what was originally thought to be a bit of a stomp, this has turned... It's been a bit more level as I thought it would have been.
Yeah, I didn't think it would go this.
Considering like your list isn't optimized either, I don't think it's performed as horrifically as I was worried about.
6, 9.
9 in?
Yep.
That's it, just 9. Is that count?
Kills it.
Whoa, rats. So it's going to be 10 rats on the other side. So I'll just roll 10 dice and do it twice.
Yep.
4, 8, 9, 10. You know what? I didn't bring rats back again in the last turn. I keep forgetting about it. Doesn't matter. There's that many of them, you see. Oh, that's a few 6s. Right, so that is 4 definites. 5 definites.
Yep.
Jesus, they are going for them. 5, 6, 7. And then I need to roll it again. 8, 9. 10, 11. No rend.
So I'm +1, so it's 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Taking 4. And then I've got 5 upwards.
Yeah, hold the line. Might come in clutch. It
No.
does.
It doesn't.
Oh, I thought there was 3. Oh, I thought there was 3 left. Sorry, that's my bad.
2. Very close.
Yeah, very, very close.
They held out longer than I thought, though.
Yeah, the 5-up ward plus the all-out defense was pretty damn nice, actually.
Well, it's just the Runic Crucible.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
So
I rate
basically
that.
that's my target in future, isn't it? Is get that thing out the game early.
Yeah.
It would be your activation, which would be the Blackguard.
Yeah. So let's pull their profile up. There it is. It's 2 attacks each. I want to say it's 3s and 4s. How many do I have? I've got 4 left. 2.
5.
Do I have 5?
5.
I do.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 3s and 4s. So
Get that cock one up again. There you go. That's
not
better.
bad. And 4s. So you're looking at 4, mate.
4 saves, no red. Oh, red one.
1 rend.
4 died.
Then it goes to yourself, sir.
Lovely. So, get in, and then it's just every rat basically. Because I could adjust this as much as we want, but we know that like we'll have them all. 15, 20, 5, 6, 26 rats plus leader. So. Right, so this, and then I take one out, so 4s and 5s, I do this twice. 1, 2, 3, 4 definites. That was not a hit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
And one more round. Oh, and then these. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13, 5s on these. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 saves at no rend. Done.
They're dead.
Yep. That leaves Sorceress by herself.
Yep.
So you can roll your 1 dice there and have a wallop. Oh, would that you could have what your ability to -1 my attacks?
It's fine, don't worry about it. I still think you would have got me.
Yeah.
It hits. It doesn't wound.
Oh, okay. Oh, it would have had done it as well. Right. That is all combats.
Yep.
We would score.
Yep.
None of my units died, so I get 4. I have both sides, including primary, so that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 plus I get 9 for that one because I've got more.
Which puts you on 18.
18.
Then we were going to turn 5, and I shake your hand.
Well, it would be your turn, not turn 5.
Oh, would it?
It'd be your battle round because I went first, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's
So
your,
all I would do.
Have you got something you could score?
Nah.
No. Okay.
It would be Lalo the Tyrant, but you can redeploy out of the way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got a hero phase ability, so what would that involve? The tyrant one?
I have to kill a hero with melee.
Yeah. So this
So
is.
it's like I can't
So
really
the
do
problem is, as soon as you say that, I'm looking at him, and covering fire probably covers me there, and I would hero phase move him that way.
Yeah.
So
I'm out.
that isn't going to happen. I'm not going to roll me D3 rats back. I don't see the point in doing that now. We're at that late game here.
So that would be
The,
the only thing I could do.
Your purple sun could do something, but again, it's like I don't know what you do in terms of battle tactics to actually score.
All I would get would be, I would roll. Actually, no, I wouldn't roll because that's still primary. I would do nothing, essentially, and score 1
Yeah.
because I don't think I need to.
On my turn.
That would take us to 2018.
So then
we would
roll off and then we'll talk it. So you if you double, you don't get it, but you don't have a 1 to score anyway, so it makes no difference.
Yep, so I'm
you
gonna-
score 1.
I'm going to take it and I'm going to roll and see if it goes in the middle.
Yes. Okay. Oh well, yeah, because you're
'Cause I'm
going
the active
first.
player and it does.
But am I
you
still
can re-roll
underdog?
it. Yeah.
And
No, yes, you are by 2.
So
Reroll it?
I re-roll it because if I get it away from the centre, it's great for me,
Happy
isn't
for me
it?
to
So-
do it?
Yeah, re-roll. It
So it
goes to there.
3. That's unfortunate because if it had stayed there,
Could you have had a battle tactic as well?
no,
You
but I would have
just got
I would have got an extra 2, so it would have just made it a little bit closer.
In your turn, what would you do?
So you get the one there. What I would then do is I would take the flanks. Because
21.
all I need to do is run these Storm Fiends in this direction.
Yep.
Which they've just got to get within 6. So literally, like, I think a normal 6-inch move gets me there. Mm-hmm. And then these rats would run, and I'd auto-run them to get that flank.
Yep.
So neither of them have been set up this turn, it's sorted. And then from there, I would maybe have moved these in, I would have moved the Maelstrom in, I would have moved these rats in to take this point.
Yep.
At which point, I want to say I should take all of them off you.
Yep.
So I would score full 10 for that round.
So final score would be 21 to 28.
Yeah, and that would be GG.
Good game, John.
And I mean, considering the reservations we had about the list being kind of like outmaneuvered.
My list's dog shit, let's be honest.
But you still did all right.
It still
like,
did half decent.
Considering how it could have went. Like the Cavaliers dropping early was a bit naff. But
yeah, but it's like it's always going to happen
Yeah.
against a shooting list.
you need to you need to get them in so well, and it's so tough to do. Like you tried to move them up, and it was a good idea because it did force me over,
Yep.
and then it messed up my plan because I was going to send my Giselles over to there or there and blast you from 24 away. Griffin coming in was a great idea. It just didn't land as it needed to.
Nope.
You got the tactic, but like it just wasn't enough.
No.
Like I think because if you got it in there and managed to take out that and then locked my 2 heroes in combat,
Yeah.
you potentially just kill all of my synergies because then I don't get the covering fire negation and I don't get the sniping ability anymore.
Yeah.
But I definitely messed up a few things, and I'm going to say the biggest, well, apart from suffering this little bastard Maelstrom every time, which kept killing me, I should never have put them into combat when I had clan rats ready to go.
Yes.
So if those clan rats went in, these would have been behind, protected, and just constantly shooting.
Yeah.
And then I lost a shooting round because of that.
Yeah.
And that could have been enough to basically flood that side of the board a turn earlier.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I'm taking from there.
Yeah.
Fusiliers, you know what? Not actually that bad, but they definitely need that +1 to hit buff. So I think that War Hulk is where you go, and you put that in the list.
Yeah, I think it's needed. It was dog shit, like we were saying earlier before we stuck the stream on. It was dog shit last season, so you just didn't take it really.
Yeah, nobody bought it. Most people didn't buy it.
No, most people didn't buy it. So if you bought it, you love the model basically. So if you're playing cities and you're going Fusils, you probably need to take that, like you said, just to get the +1 hit.
There's only so many units that synergize to give you +1 to hits, and if you're building a list around 40 Fusils, you need something for the +1 to hit. Like my list is shooting, and then the way that I looked at it was if these don't move, they've got +1 to hit. My Warp Blaster has +1 to hit against 10+ model units. And then the only thing that doesn't innately have a +1 to hit is the Storm Fiends, which is why they're in the bodyguard.
Yeah.
So that you get the +1 hit and wounds. So like everything in my list is generally +1 hit, and when it's covering fire, it's actually possibly still +1 hit if it's the Storm Fiends.
Yeah.
And it's base shooting at worst because of the Arch Warlock. So like there's good synergies there. Tom just unfortunately doesn't have that Hulk because again, it was a bit goofy of a looking model. I love the idea of it.
It's a bit of goofy.
Yeah,
it is a bit of goofy looking model. But I'll probably pick it up.
But yeah, I mean, you've seen there, like, that could have been over a lot quicker if you didn't keep casting those endless spells as well.
Yes.
Because you just kept putting units in front of me that I had to deal with, whereas that could have otherwise covered and fired anything else.
Yeah.
So does that get a points increase or a rules change? Probably.
It needs
Yeah, and I mean, outside of that, I think I'm going. I'm going to go with the Spell of Dooms if I can.
Yeah.
Because if I just walk everything up and then -1 wound aura every single clan rat.
Oh, it's massive.
I think it can do loads. I am inclined to see which shooting list comes out top. Because I do like my list. My list isn't as shooty as it could be. Because I could sacrifice 2 units and get another 6 Storm Fiends in there.
Yeah, but I think you've got a good amount of chaff.
Yeah.
As is. And you've got a pretty potent shooting anyway.
Yeah.
If you take another 6 Storm Fiends, where does that leave you short? I think that leaves you short on the chaff.
What I would have to lose is probably this guy who gets the guarded hero ability there. So the warlock engineer, he would have to go, and I'd have to get rid of 20 clan rats. So one of my clan rat units would become 20. And the thing is that like, again, unfortunately, you weren't able to kill a full unit outright just because of how you've had to spread your damage.
I don't think many armies will kill a full unit.
Well, I played against Ian.
It'll take a little while.
I played against Ian, and he didn't. We conceded by turn 3.
Yeah.
He conceded by turn 3, and he didn't manage to kill any units.
Yeah.
So of the 3 games I've played, 2 of them, none of my units have died outright. And the only one where I have a unit I died outright was you.
Giants.
With Giants. And I think you killed one
unit.
One unit of 20 clan rats.
Yes.
Which I brought back.
At 10.
And that's it. So, like,
Yeah.
I'm technically probably over-investing.
Yeah.
But the idea of, like, I've got 40 clan rats, have fun, you're not going to get me, is, like, you know, it's very, very promising.
Yeah.
So, like, we need to probably work out what we do with your cities, because I think there's a play for you to do something very, very, like,
I think
good.
you either go Fusel heavy or you go Cav heavy. I think those are the two, like,
Yeah.
metas that are probably going to
'Cause
emerge from
it's
it.
tough.
Or steam tanks, of course.
Well, yeah, but I mean, even then, I think your front line's enough that if I think you reinforce your steel helms, and I think you do 220s.
Oh no! If I had the models,
Yeah,
that's what I
the
would
only
do.
issue.
That's
'Cause,
what
like,
I think I would
it's similar
do.
to what I've done, but like you've got the 4-up save, which then you can get the -1 Ren drop.
Yeah.
Then you get all-out defense, so you're getting like constant 4-up, 3-up saves, and then the 5-up ward. I feel as though two 20-man units just to flood onto 2 points. In a 5-point game, it's tough. Because
Yeah.
you don't have as many things to play with. The same with me. Like, I'm going to control 2 points and then kill anything that touches the 3rd point.
Yeah.
And then if there's 4 and 5, the other team can just have it. But yeah, I know there's like going to be a ramp up where the meta lists really kill people off.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
this isn't quite meta, but it's very, very close to it. I would say it's dangerously close to proper meta.
Yes.
Maybe 1 or 2 tiny changes. But I really like Enforth just for the fact that I don't have as many things to juggle. I know this was a long game. How many hours did we come in at? Because we were taking
3.5, and
so
we took
were,
our time.
We were 3.5. It's a new army. There was a bit of back and forth, like, and we were doing other stuff that we've not learned. So like, I don't feel too bad about the pacing once you've got a couple of practice rounds.
If you think, given that I was playing a new army,
Yeah.
that's on GT pace. 3 hours around.
Yeah, it's not
That's
too
about
far off.
it's about there. You know what I mean? So if I knew my army a little bit more in the first round, that's the difference.
Might cut off like half an hour.
Half an hour.
Yeah.
So that's about on pace. People in the comments, it's time for you to bully Jordan into painting up his Skaven because he's got to take them to a GT.
Yeah. So, I mean, not giving away the lists because there could be some of the Rotten Seagull lot watching. I've got 2 lists in mind, primarily. And apart from definitely needing to paint at least 80 clan rats.
Which isn't horrible. It's just slap chop and then
Yeah, which isn't
contrast.
awful. I then need to decide what my other units are. And there's like, you know what, there's not much overlap between the 2 other lists. They're quite different in terms of how they're meant to work.
Yeah.
So I need to decide what I'm going to be putting the paint into.
You should try and decide by the end of the weekend.
Well, I'm thinking I'm just going to paint 80 clan rats first and then see where I've got
See
them.
where you go from
and
there.
then from there I can make the rest up. But I suspect, I don't even want to say what clans I'm going with, to be honest, because there's a couple of different, I'm not even going to say what clans I was thinking of doing. Again, just because I'm going to try and keep it a little bit secret. But I suspect other people I think there's going to be at least one other Skaven player.
Oh, there'll be a few.
2 of
the
us
Skavens.
that are doing almost the same lists.
Yep.
So I think there's 2 routes I'm going to go, and I think there'll be another player doing both of them on the day anyways.
Yeah, I think Skaven will be quite popular just because they got love, didn't they?
Yeah. So
As they should.
We're gonna paint the no holes.
They're easy.
Yeah,
Slap
well,
chop.
I'm thinking just put a bit of green paint there, and I can say the rest of it's rock. And then apart from the wood, I think that's actually not too bad of
Mate,
it.
that'll take 10 minutes.
That's pretty quick. And then I've just got to base all of the clan rats,
It'll
which
take
I'll
10
build
minutes.
tonight. But yes, feel free to bully us, and I'm aware of my need. I've got 3 to 4 weeks.
I think 3.
4. Whether
24th, 25th. Bell, hush.
Oh, so then it's 4 weeks because
4
we're like
weeks.
26, 27th, I think.
Right.
So 4 weeks
Yes.
I've got to paint a full army, bar 20 clan rats. Wish us luck.
Good thing Tom's here for you.
Yeah, Tom might be helping us. We'll
Give
see.
me what you need me to pay.
But yes, so I hope you enjoyed the game. It was a little bit slower. I think as time goes on, we're going to be able to
Things
get.
will haste.
Yeah, like everything's going to be a bit quicker. It's just a case of realistically a cheat sheet because it's not even too hard to put it all on now. But
there's one floating around in the group.
Yeah, so we'll get that sorted. But until next time,
Yes, from me, Tom.
and from me, Jordan.
We'll see you later.
Ta-ra.